gonna try and do an art stream today. It's probably not gonna be super good, but feck it. Everyone's gotta start somewhere.
It's going to be awful, and I'm here every step of the way.
Yeah, he's my coach for the day.
And that is his first mistake. He skimped out on getting a good one.
Yeah, I know. VTuber models are expensive, right?
It's tragic, dude.
Yeah.
They cost money. Things
Yeah.
cost money in this world, and it sucks.
Yeah. Like, why can I just not? Why can't I not just be a pathetic artist and live the rest of my days doing crappy Twitch streams?
Well, what you fail to understand is that every artist is crappy.
Mm.
All of them.
All of the artists?
All of them.
What about Leonardo?
There's no.
Well, I mean, I guess theoretically, Leonardo da Vinci could be crap right now. Like, if we just trace his particles to the moment he died, I mean, at one point he was obviously crap because he had to die, decompose, get consumed by microorganisms, shat out. So at some point, even Leonardo da Vinci was crap. Guaranteed.
This is accurate. This is accurate. Every artist started somewhere, but none of them ever got anywhere either. Hey, yo, got him. Let's get this show on the road because I'm dying.
Yeah, Moss is operating on limited hours of sleep, so...
I have sub 4 hours of sleep because life requires you to be awake to get paid, and money is required in life.
Yeah. Luckily, I think what I need the most help with is just the cape, like we discussed. But,
I hope you find some help.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. I don't know what I'm doing.
I want to look at what you have, and I'm gonna be like, oh, just shade it, and you're gonna be like, thanks. That's exactly how it's gonna go.
Okay. So transition noises now. There we are. There we are. The beautiful Hollow Knight art.
It's him.
And I
The
just.
boy. Wait, he looks a little different. That's not Hollow Knight.
You're right. It's not because I'm doing an OC.
It's an OC, ladies and gentlemen. He looks suspiciously like someone you do know.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight OC.
Yeah. Hold on one sec. Shoot, I realize this is covering the reference art, which I reference the most.
LMAO, yeah.
It's like
Very gamer of you.
very gamer. Feck, how do I select and move shit? I forget.
Something to do with Krita's reference images.
Yeah, so for additional point of reference, I'm the one who uses Krita. Moss does not. He uses the actual cool art program that is.
Damn, son, just gonna dunk on all Critter users out there, huh?
Just. I have yet to find one!
Damn, son, I plenty use it because, as far as I know, at least in the limited art communities I follow, it is the most used free art program.
Yeah.
Barring Paint, of course. Everyone knows Paint's the OG.
Yeah, but I only know of, like, this and one other. This, the one you use, and then something used by Kit Connery, who, fantastic streamer. Go check her out.
I'll take your word, boy.
I would shout her out, but I do not remember how to spell her name. I'm being completely honest. Okay, so...
That happened.
Feck, how would I get this stupid reference image art? Or probably would it be... It would probably just be easier to move this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's easier.
But what if I want to see the colors, dude?
Fuck it, the colors don't exist. Everything exists in black and white. That's all there is.
Damn, son. What a bleak view of the world.
Alright.
Tragic, even.
Fine, we'll put this over here. There we go. Alright.
Whatever works.
Whatever works. Yeah, alright. Oh, shit. I completely forgot something that I set up.
What has he forgotten this time?
Music.
The streamer needs his DMCA count. He needs to boost those numbers.
Yeah. Ah. Alright, so do you remember how to deselect this? Because this is aggravating the shit out of me currently.
Oh, the lines?
Yeah.
Dotted line selection tool you got?
Yeah.
Oh, literally just click anywhere off of it with a selection tool.
Oh, with its selection tool. Okay, cool. Thanks.
No problem.
Thank you. Alright, so... I know the order of events is that we do shading first, but this line right here is pissing me the fuck off, so I'm gonna fix that first.
Go for it, man. I won't stop you. I personally don't see much of a problem with it.
I mean, it's like, look at this side. And then
I'm...
look over here, and he's got like a huge dent coming out, or an outward dent.
Are you insulting his disability? His little, like, inconvenience that hit him in his life? He didn't choose that.
I am taking responsibility for his disability.
Better. I'll allow that one.
Alright, so...
Man, if only God would just do that, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, dude, I fucked you up. Let me fix you up, dude.
I'm thinking... Yeah. Actually, no, I need bigger. And then I'm gonna need the brush eraser. Alright. And then I need... What was this? What was this done? Pencil, brush, basic. We got it all.
I think odds are good it was in a pencil. Oh man, try that one.
Yeah, assign to tag. My favorites. Boom. There we go. So we'll go ahead and swap that over to a 10, not failing. And this is the part where I... Shit. So yeah, in case you haven't seen the screen, I am doing this by mouse.
It's tragic that he is.
Yeah.
I can't. I tried to warn him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't listen.
Oh, what happened to
Howdy,
the
Epic Sugar.
Hey, Sugar, welcome. It's it's transforming like a chrysalis.
It's in the cocoon phase. It will become a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, that's what that's all I've got to say on the subject. I feel like that's the worst phrase you can say on stream. Like, that's all I've got to say on the subject. Like, as a streamer, you're supposed to be talkative.
Says who? I'll do a 3-hour stream without saying a single word. I almost did it my last Dying Light stream, but I had some thankful help from the chat letting me know I was being stupid.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you... Jesus Christ, Ori, you're fucking loud. So what do you think this layer is?
That's gonna be your color layer.
Yeah, probably.
You gotta set boundaries. True.
It is not the color layer. Twilight?
The shadow layer, or the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, Twilight Zone.
It should be defined by the color layer, though, which is weird. But whatever.
Okay, that was it.
I'm not an artist.
Actually, you're more of an artist than me. You've done more art.
Shit, I'm an artist. Oh, no. Who put this brush in my hand?
And then if I go to my line art layer... yeah, it might look better.
Trying to improve your drawing with me watching over you?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm staring at him. I'm watching him. So at any time He makes a mistake. I can point and laugh, and he can grow.
All the harder. Yeah, all the laughing, all the groaning. Actually, we can take this off. Nope.
I don't even know what you wasn't paying attention.
I'm kerfutzing with the note layer.
Look at him futzing around, dude. Look at this futzer. But yeah, I'm in big support of Dragonic. You know, given the arts a shot. Even if he is doing it with a mouse like a psychopath.
Yeah, because art tablets are expensive. No, actually, I could have gotten one cheaper, but I felt like just saving up for the 250 one.
Indeed.
Yeah. You brought up, like...
Sugar said they can point and laugh as well. Won't be as effective as me, though. Dark
Yeah.
Tootin. No one points and laughs at specifically Dragonic better than me.
Yeah, no, he knows all my weaknesses, all my dumb high school bullshit that I've done. He's heard every rumor about me since high school.
I made every rumor, but no, I didn't. But
Fuckity fuck.
borrow my drawing tablet? Never. It's mine.
Do you think I can delete this layer?
Probably. You could either delete it, or if you wanted to, you can mess around with the opacity to get like a cool effect.
I think
You know,
this
a
was
darker
just an
effect.
alternate attempt at something that we tried to do. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that.
Yeah, you did the final one with the Twilight Zone layer. Your mid-tone layer.
Ooh, where was it?
And we
Is
did
it
that
remove
one
layer?
with the-
Yeah, that's it. Alright, cool.
Yeah, removing is the same as deleting, yes.
Background. Okay, that's not background layer. Hi, welcome to the part of the stream where I familiarize myself with what the fuck is on what fucking layer.
Get used to this. Get used to this part of the stream. It's going to happen frequently.
Where's
not a
this
dig
coming from?
That's not a that's not a dig against you either. That's just how like art is.
Oh, okay. This is line art layer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just fucking erase this. Because I don't want this shit on my fucking line art layer. Fuck all of this. 10 pics. 10 pics. Alright, cool. And then I'm gonna quickly go
What
to...
program is he using? He's using Krita. Don't know how to pronounce it. Krita. As far as I know, it's the most popular free art program.
Yeah. What, yeah, and then there's the one you use, which is what again?
I use Clip Studio Paint, which is a very nice, consumer-friendly, one-time payment for a lifetime ownership, because, oh my god, Adobe sucks.
Yeah. So, which is really cool about that is that a lot of people also use, what was it called? One more time, Moss?
The one I use is Clip Studio Paint.
So yeah, a lot of the good art, I don't want to say good because then that implies that the other ones are bad. But a lot of the art streamers I am familiar with use that. So one of the best things I think going into an art program that you could have for yourself is using the same one as someone you know. And be like, hey, how do I do this thing? Oh, how do I do that thing? Okay, thank you. And then you presumably return the kindness shown to you in some other form.
Indeed, it just makes the learning process a lot easier. Why did I exaggerate the one-time purchase for lifetime ownership? Because Adobe does not allow you to do that anymore. If you want Photoshop, you have to subscribe to it.
Yeah, it's
which
dumb.
is bonkers to me, and I hate it. You can like, never mind. I'm not going to get into economics right now. I'm not going to get into that. All I know is that Photoshop is the industry standard, but I don't know for how much longer, because honestly, when it comes to, well, sorry, hold on now. Photoshop is pretty much going to be undethronable. It will forever be on top, probably, because it does work with a whole suite of Adobe programs. And as far as photo manipulation goes, it's probably the best one. It's honestly probably the best one, hands down. However, when it comes to making your own digital art, painting, making original images and not editing already existing images.
Yeah.
Photoshop is dunked on by at least Clip Studio Paint, and I'm pretty sure there's another really good one out there. I can't remember the name of it. Is it Coral? No, it's not Coral.
There is
Never
like
mind.
a good bit of like YouTube
Fine.
videos
Paint tool.
done by Krita, which I need to dive more into. Okay, so we're gonna do the hardest part of the stream now, which is the most difficult part of the shading, which is all of this coat. Because if you look over, go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how you're gonna do that with the mouse, but I'm here for the ride. You got a lot of brushes you can experiment with to see if you can get a cool effect from it.
Alright, so if I just go over here and get a good look at this original reference art for Hollow Knight, which I've been enjoying. I don't know if it's super fun to watch me be silent for 5 minutes while I try to do difficult boss sections.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make monkey noises into my microphone to fill the dead air.
Yeah. So
Photoshop is a big competitor to go. GIMP is strong and free. Strong for photo manipulation.
yeah.
I would probably agree. Although I haven't really dabbled in GIMP. I tried using it for original arts and creation, brushes and stuff, and it's absolute doggy doo doo for that. But it's probably good for actual photo stuff.
All right. So what I'm seeing here is we have Maz do the ooh.
The ooh will come later. That's how I ensure you stick around.
Yeah.
Go on, Draconic.
So what I'm seeing here, this is darker than all of this.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like over here too, but I'm seeing like a second slightly lighter layer here. And then like the lightest layer here.
Yeah. Yeah, good observation. That is how it goes.
Alright, and I might have to erase some line art because I've noticed the line art on the cloak is slightly different from the line art everywhere else.
You fall into my trap, sugar.
Alright, so how would you recommend I fucking do this? I remember that. Oh god, music, why are you crescendoing? Okay,
Crescendo?
Yeah, it was getting all
muted so I couldn't hear.
That's fine. So I know I need to use this airbrush soft, right?
I'd recommend it for shading, yeah.
Yeah.
Generally.
And
specifically for the cloth, you may want a different one.
You're fucking right. It's a different texture.
Heyo, Lamau. It'll work for general shading, and you probably will end up using it anyway.
What is this one?
But I don't know if it should be your first round of shading or your second.
Special blobs.
Special blobs.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, I am not super familiar with this program. I've only done two other pieces of art, and both of those were in Paint.
They were pretty poggers, if I do say so myself.
Oh, thank you. And if you were being sarcastic, then my thank you was sarcastic.
Of course I wasn't.
Right, okay, then of course my thank you wasn't sarcastic. You know what? Oh, wait, what is this called? No, that's not it. Alright, fuck it, we're just using this airbrush soft. Okay, so I still don't understand. Like, I know we did all of this, but I still don't understand the mental gymnastics of shading. It's like, I felt like, I don't know how to, like, decide for myself. I kind of just listen to you, so to speak.
So, this is where shading is, this is where art becomes a mental exercise. When you think of shading, oftentimes, not always, some people, so there are some creative artists out there who shade in completely wacky ways, but when you think of your subject matter as a three-dimensional object, you think of where the light source is, and
yeah, like
it casts.
That I kind of get. Like, that I kind of get. Like, oh, the light source. If I do this, light source is coming from this way, so this gets lit up. This has like a dark light, a light break, a slightly darker light, and then this is like completely hidden from light. So this is completely a much harsher shadow.
Yes.
But how does that brain point transfer to this bright zone, twilight zone, shadow zone? So I'm like, okay. So, So I'm guessing like this. Okay, do you recommend I go outward in or inward out?
I'd probably go inward out, personally.
Yeah. Still wait. Still no Twitter. Imagine your image being alive. Now shadow done. Oh, it's so.
I'm telling you, Sugar's got it. Like, Sugar knows.
All right.
Just do that. Just think of it as
so
life.
if I'm debating on whether I should have made this cloak a lighter color now that I think about it, or is that fine?
I think that's perfectly fine because you're only thinking of one side of shading. There is another side which is essentially negative shading, highlights.
Okay.
I typically think of highlighting as a part of the same process. Some artists don't, but I do.
Yeah. All right. All right.
So, like, you'll darken one side, but then you'll lighten the outside, the light bits.
All right. So I.
You know them arts. You know them arts with a Z art Z.
Okay.
So sad.
I'm gonna try to speak out what I think I need to do, and then you correct me.
Okay.
So right now I have a black selected, and then that means I need something like 50%. If I were to go, let's do a little bit wider brush, and then from shoot. Should I probably use the magic tool so that way I only shade in this crap?
I would recommend it, yeah.
Okay. How would you recommend I go about that? Probably go with this?
Personally, hit the one down left from that, the actual wand.
The actual one. Okay.
Yeah. Now click. Oh wait, shit. It's because your current layer. Swap to your line art layer, then try again.
Line art. Okay. And then here?
Yes, and then all around. I'll get all that cloak. Get all of it.
I can only select one segment.
Hold shift. Shift and then click again. That'll
Aha!
Yes. The power grows.
Okay. And then now what?
Cute sister. Okay. Okay. Then you can swap back to your shadow layer.
Oh, wait.
And go ham.
I was debating, should I, if I wanted to remove some of these lines, should I do it now?
You can. I guess so. Might as well wrap that up first. Most cute.
Alright, but this much I know. Like a different line art. Look.
Yeah, it's click anywhere off.
Go. And then I go to this, and then I grab this, and then I want a much smaller thing.
English isn't flexible at all. Yeah. As far as I know, most languages are pretty strict. But yeah. Yeah. It's okay, both of those work in my brain.
Oh, shit. What is... Oh, fuck.
What up, dog?
The cloak isn't behind the line art. So when I do this...
No, it is. It's in the color layer.
But when I do this,
Anyways,
it'll create...
You gotta bounce, Epic Sugar. Going on vacation tomorrow.
Aww.
Hey, I appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah.
And also enjoy your vacation. Where the heck are you going? German is strict but loose AF. You know what? Yeah. Wait. Strict but loose. My brain doesn't understand, but I'll take your word for it.
Okay, so if I try to erase some of these lines, this happens.
Oh, that's because that's very likely because your color layer,
Yeah.
the blue of the cloak, is in between the lines. All
Well,
you would have to do is
yeah, I would do this, and then I would do a spray, make this a lot bigger. Okay, cool.
like what you could do is just go back to a brush, go to the color layer, and then just paint all that area blue again. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, cool.
Roma, Italia. Hey, nice. I hear it's a very pretty place.
Yeah, my sister went to Italy once. She had a good time. She did the cheese. Was it the cheese festival or the chocolate festival? I think it was the chocolate festival.
Woo! You want a little? Woo! Woo!
Yeah. Give him one for the road. Right, give him one for the road.
I don't know if I do the ooh, right anymore, cause like it pops out whenever like I'm in a game, I'm gaming, and something spooky happens. And it's a woo. But yeah, I hope my impromptu my what's the word? My deliberate ooh was enough for you. And you, take care. Enjoy your own. Enjoy Italia.
Yeah.
Enjoy that place.
Yeah.
Good
make a bunch of memories and references. All right, and then to do this, I need to go to my color layer. I'm gonna up this a little bit. Yeah. And then I'm going to use the eyedropper tool that you taught me. Use this. Go to this.
That one. Yeah. Look at him go. He's doing it.
Man. And then I'm going to select the actual brush I need. Not the fucking eraser.
Oh boy, here we go. It's your Rome.
Rome wasn't built in a day, but I can take it over in one.
But you can take it in a day. Just try me. Good old leopard.
Alright, there we go. So now I need to go to line art, select your Wand McDo.
Wand McDo.
Wand McDo that do the do. And in here as well. Okay, and now we're back to where we were.
Now we go to the Shadow Zone, or Twilight Zone, whichever one you want to do it in.
I have no idea. Don't give me choices.
You have choices. Art is nothing but choices now. All right, Sugar. You take care.
Bye, Sugar.
Stay safe. Have a fun time. Thanks again.
Have an epic day.
Make it an epic trip, an epic vacation.
Epic fun. Be the most epic bastard to walk off that plane. All right, have a good time.
Yeah, if you're flying.
All right, so I want the brush.
Get the brush.
And then I want to
Shadow
select.
Zone was the right pick if you're using airbrush.
Say what?
I think Shadow Zone is the right pick if you're using airbrush.
Yeah.
I would recommend going hunting if on your second shading set, but doing that on the Twilight Zone.
My hunting?
Just cause.
Wait, what is this term?
Whenever you go hunting for another brush.
Oh, okay. I thought you threw a new art term at me.
No, that's literally searching for your life. Like, where is it?
And yeah, as you can see, not gonna fuck up that, which I can just. Yeah, I'm gonna try to give more shadow on this side, and then this can go like. Is that right? Did I do that?
It's all right. Yeah, that's looking good. That's the general flow of it. Yes.
Okay. And then I remember there was another brush I needed. How did he do it? Let me see.
One I'd recommend at least. I remember you favorited it, so go to your favorites.
Okay. Let me Go over.
I'm letting you. I'm letting you.
Let me go over here and just. Okay, there we go. This one, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
And I just want to go along the edges of this, right?
Generally, yes. You can do some wiggles, some spiced up a little bit. Make it go along the flow of the cloak if you want.
Yeah.
The way it moves does affect.
I think it needs more shadow, actually.
Then go make more shadow. Go do it. Yeah! Look at him go! He's shading!
Let me get this back. Alright, and then I want to go to this doer, and I'm gonna reduce it a little. I'm feeling like reducing it, but not that much.
Go reduce a little, you feeling.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel.
Hey, most artists don't.
Good to know. Alright. Is it supposed to look good yet, or is that to come later?
I mean, if you ask me, you're already getting better. Like it's already looking better.
Alright, and then if we go back to this reference image. Now I want to add a bluish hue to it, actually, I'm thinking. So, like, still pretty black, but maybe a little bluish hue to it? When I go for the twilight layer? What do you think?
You could do that, yeah. You could do that. You could,
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't affect that.
Yeah, that's just, that's what color you will apply whenever you use a brush.
There we go. So I'm feeling right here, is what I'm thinking. And then I want to go into this brush.
I personally would recommend hunting for a different brush instead of just sticking to the airbrush.
Well,
The airbrush looks great, though, but...
I don't see any other airbrushes.
No, would need to be an airbrush. Let me think, though. In fact, just to be safe and you don't mess up any of your other layers that you do like, just make a new layer. There's never any harm in it.
Okay. Add layer.
New layer.
Paint layer. Where are you? Oh, wait, no, you're not here. You're... Yeah, there.
Yes. Power of renaming.
Cloak, Twilight. Cloak Twi.
Look like.
Alright.
Yeah. I would go looking for any brush, like any of those where the stroke looks like it has bristles, like it has, little straw bits, little pokies. And then just honestly see what it looks like. Scribble on the cloak to see if it looks good. Now for a lot of these, it's going to be like flattish because you're using a mouse. There's no pressure sensitivity. And if you see one you don't like, Control Z, go to another one. Try one of those on that third layer. Oh, sorry, not third layer, third row, my bad, of your brush.
That's fine?
Right now. Maybe the one on the far left. See what that looks like. That's 2 bristles. Yeah, that changed direction based on what you're doing. That's better. That's closer to what I was looking at. I wonder if Krita has a way to simulate pressure.
I doubt it.
You'd be surprised. And so my thinking for what you're doing, what you're going to do with this layer, is not shade in the exact same way that you have just done on your shadow layer. What I'm going to suggest is that you stroke in the direction the cloth goes. So you would start up near the neck and then go down along each, path, each
So
bit as it goes down the
the
clip.
shading, or I mean the smudging,
The shading,
this thing,
like
what I'm doing right now.
yes, what you're about to do, yes. Like yeah, pretty much like that. But honestly, start it in the shadow. Start it up top because you're on a whole new layer now. Remember, you don't need to continue it from the shadows. No, I'm talking from the neck.
So like that.
Yeah, that's the general motion. Yes, we just need to find the right brush. I feel.
All right. Yeah.
I kind of like that effect. That's a pretty good effect.
Oh, okay. Well. All right, hold on. All right, we got more.
Yes. Better keep that one in mind, though. That was a good one.
Kinda.
That one's wiggly. Not bad, though. Maybe bad for a cloak, for like a stringy cloth.
Video? Yeah. Yeah. Nah.
Yes, because the true power of these brushes will be revealed whenever you do multiple strokes in that way. Instead of just one click and drag, it'll be like multiple ups and downs.
When I draw a multiple, it seems more flat.
Sorry, not overlapping each other, near each other.
Okay.
Like draw one pretty solid line, and then next to it, with no overlapping, do another line. That's kind of what I'd suggest. Because see, then you get those nice little you get those nice lines in there,
So you're saying like
Essentially, yes.
Oh,
Also,
man.
whenever you're doing your downward flow, try to like go along the line art you have as well. That'll just make it look more cohesive. It'll make it look like it's forming one shape, rather than just a arbitrary angle on a PNG. It's like feel it out. Yeah. Just feel for it. Yes. Also, whenever you get a second, do me a favor and above your layers where it says normal, turn it to what's the word? Turn it to a multiply layer.
There.
Ooh, yes, a little better. And then you'll fiddle with the opacity, make it less what's the word? Big. Make it less what's the word? Make it not have as heavy contrast, I guess.
Okay, so this has been this brush.
Yes.
Do we like this brush? Here's another brush.
I do like it.
Here's the one you liked, I think.
That was, yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah. You want this brush?
Yeah, if you were to take that and... Yeah, I do like it. If you
brush
was,
1? Or brush
yes.
2 and 3?
The one you currently have selected.
Okay. We'll do that one.
Give it a go.
Okay, and then you want multiply. What does multiply versus normal even do?
So, normal is very simply, this color you're painting? Hey, your picture's going to be that color. Nice. But multiply is where things get interesting, and where a lot of the benefits of digital art come into play besides layers. Actually, no, it's actually part of layers. Never mind. So, multiply layers. They take the color you have selected, so long as it's not grayscale. If it's not black, white, or gray, it will multiply the currently selected color, the color you're currently applying, to the color it is going on top of. So it makes a more natural effect rather than simply, hey, let me put this stark green over this, I don't know, red? No?
Okay, I'm sorry. One more time from the top. I was doing art.
You're good. So, basically, it'll mix the colors better with the multiply layer. So, with a normal, With a normal layer, all you're doing is, hey, here's a color. Let me just plaster this shit right on top of my PNG, of the artwork I'm doing.
Yeah.
Whatever I put down will be the color I have selected. When you come to multiply layers, that's when you have the advantages of digital media. Well, I say that. It's actually digital media trying to emulate
Paint.
Normal stuff, traditional media, in that it will mix the colors in some reasonable way. With the multiply layer, it multiplies the color you are painting on top of by the color that you are putting down, if that makes any sense. There's no real, I guess, logical way, reasonable way that you will know what a color multiplied by another color is.
Mm-hmm.
It's something you feel. It's something you just be like, hey, let me get a darker blue to indicate this like cool shadow. I'll smack it on there, multiply it. Wow, that looks natural. And it'll kind of go from there. A lot of this is feeling it out, testing things, and seeing what works. Multiply layers often work because they just feel good.
Ooh.
Because like you can even see the difference if you want. If you've already put some down, you can see what it looks like with a normal versus a multiply if you want to. It doesn't hurt anything to swap back and forth between the two. It's nice. Whatever that brush is you're currently using, I kind of like that for regular shading rather than than the texture of the cloak. That one you're just on, like you don't need to use it right now. Ooh, hiccup.
This
right
one?
now or anything. I think it was the one to the right of that. I think.
Are you
Whatever.
watching?
Yeah, I'm watching the Discord, so I should be up to date.
Okay.
Question mark.
Yeah.
But whatever. It was mostly for a side thing. For the texture, keep looking for bristles. I do like what you already had.
I'll go back to. Which one was it? This one?
That sounds right, yeah.
Okay, yeah. My favorites. There we go.
Hey, there you go.
And I'm supposed to be going all the way down to the bottom of the cloak, right?
You can. Actually, no. I'm gonna eventually make you erase some of it, but don't worry, you can keep it for now.
Okay.
In fact, while you're doing that, let me actually Google to see if Krita has how you can use a brush transparently.
Oh shit! Fuck. I completely forgot to follow the cloak. I was just following where it was going. Me likey. I kind of like this.
Perfect. Okay. I know what to tell you whenever the erasing time comes. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
I think I'm good at this point.
He thinks he's good. Get
I
out of
mean,
this guy.
with this step, don't we have like a third shading to do?
Yes. There's actually probably like 5 shadings.
Oh wait, shit! Don't we need to smudge it too?
You don't have to, no. What I'm about to
But
show
would it
you
look better?
might. No, I mean there's nothing to really smudge
Okay.
right now.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
In fact, what I'm about to tell you, it might substitute as smudging. So, with your currently selected brush, you already have it. I believe somewhere at the top of your screen, do you see like a little eraser icon? It should be next to opacity. Looks like a little eraser symbol.
This?
Maybe hold on. The Discord stream is like pixelated as all hell.
Fuckity fuck.
Oh no, way at the top. Sorry, way at the top. Top. Tippity top. Top center of the page.
Top center. This.
Yeah. Wait, is that right? Yeah, it looks right to me. Can't.
Alright, and then now what?
Alright, if you've selected that and clicked it, now go over in the same motion, along the same path that you drew those lines, those like shadings, uh, erase. Your brush is now in eraser mode, by the way. That's what that is. It keeps the same texture of the brush, but it removes paint rather than adds it.
Okay. And then now you want
can.
me to go over
Yeah,
the
take
part.
that, follow the same. Yeah, that part you want it to be lighter.
Yeah.
Paint over it.
Yeah, it's a little trickier because when I look at this Hollow Knight, his cloak goes wee and wee, but my cloak goes yeah and yeah and yeah and yeah. And yes, those are proper. Like there's more of a there's more of a slope to it, and so there's more of a slope to his. His is more like whereas mine is more like and then drops.
I get you.
Yeah.
Don't sweat it though.
Okay. So.
So I would say, just kind of in the general outskirts of the far right and far left of the cloak, paint away some of that. And again, I would recommend doing so in rather than down the entire side like you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Paint it like I'm trying to word this. Brush along the lines you just used to shade it, but this time so it's going to be a lot of short strokes, like little, almost like you're chipping away at the side.
Yeah, I know. I like to chip.
He's chipping. He's a chipper. He's a chipper man.
No, when you said chipping, that reminded me of how I do my backgrounds.
Ah, yes. So yes.
Fuck, that's tricky.
It can be.
Oh, you know what I bet?
What do you bet, huh? What do you bet?
Might be
yeah, give that a shot, yeah. I think that might be a little too small, personally, but only because you'll be there all day trying to chip that with that brush size.
It's so tricky. How do I not get it to look all steppy? Looks like broop, 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 broop.
Yeah, I see your point. There's two ways. One,
smaller brush?
Change the not smaller brush, no. Either different brush, or change the angle that you're doing. Right now, you're kind of. I noticed that you're sloping down.
Yeah.
By the end of it, when honestly, remember you have all that selected, you can just kind of go in a perfect diagonal off the side. Better.
Alright, but that's too far up. It's hard to judge,
yeah,
like.
I get you.
So it's kind of like.
And in fact,
okay, that's where the tip of the brush starts. Say what?
After you do that, and if it looks steppy, then we can do the smudge thing. That should even it out.
It's hard to control.
Yeah, that mice, dude. Drawing with the mouse. Classic struggle. This is the way of this world.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to not look steppy.
Yeah, I'd kind of make it more vertical, I guess. Yeah, where your starting line, I should say. Not the line you draw, just like where you're starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you're already doing exactly what I was saying.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
I don't know what I'm doing, but here I am. That's art, baby. That's how it be.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do this side.
Yes, yes, go for it, go for it. Yes, yes. Pick it away. Get a move.
Okay.
Looking nice, brother.
Alright, now what?
Okay. If you still wish to get rid of the steppiness of it,
Yeah.
you can bring out your smudge or your blur.
I have a blur?
Well, the blur is the smudge thing you've been using.
Oh, you were just referring to the same thing in two ways. Okay.
Yeah, smudge is what you were calling it, and blur is what like the tool itself was. So I just kind of tried to hit both there. Yeah. Yeah, if you go kind of up and down on it, it'll look more like a cloth flowing, you know? Or not flowing per se, but it'll look more like a texture of a cloth.
Like this?
No, like along the texture. So basically the exact same path I've been telling you to take for the both the shading and the erasing. But this time you'll be going back
Should
and
I
forth
up the
rather than
size of it?
do what, sorry?
Should I up the size?
Honestly, probably not. Because the bigger you make that brush, the easier it is, but the more simple it looks rather than like a texture.
No.
It looks like, yeah, it'll look more like a general thing.
Should I be doing the whole thing or just this little edgies?
Just the edges of that, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. The power within. He's doing it. He's arting.
Shut the fuck up.
The power, it's coming out. It's worthy of admiration.
What'd you do?
Doing art.
Oh wait, shit. Let me go to liner, and then let me do this and boom. The fuck is that on?
What? Oh no, I was looking at the stream. Oh, the eyes? Oh, that's probably a note layer.
Oh shit, I can't select the. Okay, remind me to delete
yeah,
that later. Yeah, because we got these little thingies going.
Lamau. Yep.
Yeah. All right, what's next, or do you think I can go harder?
Go harder on what?
I don't know, doing more of the same.
Yeah, if you would, honestly, I'll leave that to your discretion. If you go harder, that's just going to result in a prettier, more detailed thing. Alternatively, you could always move on to, I don't know, highlights perhaps. But
should I smudge this section, like where it meets?
Personally,
No.
I'd say no. I think it looks really good like that, and blurring it takes away some of the detail that lies there.
Alright. What do you want me to do? What should I do?
I guess personally, I'd go with
Next or stay?
I'd probably go with next. Well, next thing on the cloak, which I guess would just be highlights.
Yeah.
There's not too much to highlight though.
Yeah. Alright. I'm guessing we use the same brush as this? And then do something else?
Yeah.
Bright zone or cloak bright. Yeah.
Make a cloak bright, just because it doesn't hurt none.
Clock bright.
Cloak bright. Cloak. Alright. Now change your color real quick. Right now you're a really dark blue. Make it a really light something. What color would the light source be? Pure white or maybe a tinge of yellow in there?
I kind of want to try both.
That's the artistic spirit. Hell yeah, that was a test. You passed. So get a very light yellow, and eventually you can go to a pure white.
Go pure white?
Either one first. Either a very light yellow or a pure white. Either one. Rather than multiply it, though, I think you might want... Let me see. Go to soft light, maybe? It's the very bottom one on that list.
Yeah, okay.
Give that a shot. And, I guess the spot of the cloak that would need the most highlights would be the lower part of the shoulder.
Yeah.
That little area probably gets the brightest. And then you can kind of, like... You can continue it down the cloak, but it'll drift off. It'll, like,
I'm gonna go right here? You thinking?
Oh, color? Yeah.
Alright. I'm doing it. And then and this brush, you think?
You can try that brush. I think it would be fine. Just to kind of check it out for now. And again, you're probably gonna hate me for saying it, but instead of going along the side like that, do it.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to see it more.
Yeah. Oh, no, I got you.
Honestly, I kind of want to do it to the bat.
Yeah, honestly, the yellow especially would probably look really good on the bat, if I had to guess.
Alright, remind me to do bat. That's your job.
Of course.
Bitch at me until it's done.
Bitching is engaged. And don't feel like you have to start your line where the cloak gets light. If anything, I recommend starting your highlight somewhere in that mid-tone, you know? Because like I see you trying to start the line at the start of where you got lighter, but like that should be a tone of its own self. You can either go deeper in or further. I'd actually probably recommend further into the light zone that you started it.
More this way?
No, the other way.
More this way.
Closer to the outside. Yes. Because what you may notice is that you're getting a bit of a gradient effect with this. You have the darkest, and you're slowly getting lighter as you go outside, you know? You'll lose that effect if you start somewhere on the inside.
Let me see.
And I'd recommend not going all the way down. Yeah, you see it.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks good to me. And then you do the same thing to the left side if you want. I don't know if that's how the light source works for you.
I mean, we decided that the light, bam, does that.
Yeah.
So we might as well.
Might as well. So start at around the same point, I guess, and end at around the same point. Because it's pretty even. And again, once you're done with that, we can come
to my Earth streams where I draw with sound effects. You draw my airplane sounds, you bitch.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm gonna do it down in this part where it gets mangled. Okay. What are we thinking?
I like it.
Wait. There yet?
You cannot. And yeah. What up? What up?
Now what are we thinking?
What are we thinking? I like it.
Yeah.
If you want to, we can go smudging again on the highlights.
Smudge it again?
Well, smudging on the highlights, because last time I saw you were doing smudging on the shading, right?
We shaded this layer, not this one. Undecided on this one.
You technically did shade on the second one. Or you did smudge, remember, after you did the erasing.
I don't remember anymore.
Oh my god, this was 5 minutes ago.
Welcome to streaming and learning at the same time.
That's how it goes. So I'd recommend getting the smudge.
The smudge?
And smudge the same. Yes, that one.
Alright. Do I want to smudge this side or this side? Wait, I can't even smudge this side, can I?
Yeah, you cannot. So again, what I'd recommend is don't follow that line. Smudge up and down the path, like always, like you've been doing. So just like in and out, left and right. Not up and down, left and right, more so.
This way.
Yes, more specifically, that kind of diagonal to follow the cloak.
This way?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do.
Okay, didn't see. Look, it looked a bit more up and down to me. Might be. Yes.
God.
Get those lines. Get those.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna be so scared to try and do shading by myself one of these days.
It just be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Just be like that.
What a chill soundtrack. Alright, what are we feeling?
What are we feeling? What are we feeling?
I feel like a giant nerd.
I like it. Only thing I can think of is fiddling more with the where it says soft light. I wonder if there's some other layer, layer types. Let me see what we got here.
Wait, Maz.
Yeah, those. Yeah, I know those. I know what those are. That's what I'm about to tell you to look at.
It's too many.
Close out of all those. Close out of those.
I am overwhelmed.
Look in the lighten though. Look in the lighten. I want to see what options there are.
Alright, fine. There's your light.
Maybe. Let me see. What is super light?
I
That's
just
a big
realized
one.
chat does not see this.
Oh, sure enough, they don't. Well, take our word for it, chat. There's a lot of bullshit.
Super light? Whoa!
That made that very vibrant. Go to.
Wait. No.
Oh wait. Okay, what those check marks do is it adds it to your shortcuts at the top. That's handy. That's handy.
Okay.
Go to.
Soft light?
Hit. That's what we were using before. Hit flat light. It's somewhere in the right there. Hit that. You don't have to hit the check mark. Only hit the check mark if you know this is something you're going to be using often.
It looks like dirt and clay has got on it.
It does. Okay, go to something else. A, B. I wonder if linear lights anything. Go linear light, and if that doesn't go good, hit screen. And again, you don't have to hit the check mark.
No.
Bright ass white.
Soft light is king!
Like, soft light does just look good. Yeah. And, this is just a, this is something you can try out right now. You've seen what it looks like with the very light yellow.
Yeah.
Right now, if you want to, you can see what it looks like with a pure white by changing your brush to pure white. And then on your layer, yeah, it's got a pure white in the bottom left.
Where?
Do it. Yeah, way up.
Huh?
Go to like pure white. It's a little bit of yellow right now, I believe. You could just in the triangle click and drag far bottom left.
That's what I did.
No, there you go. Now it's pure. Now it's bottom left.
Yeah, you're on a delay, so.
I was. Anyway, now go on your layer. Hit the checkerboard because that's gonna lock your transparent pixels right there. Yeah. Now, get any brush, get a thick, girthy brush. I'd recommend like a pure one, not that bristly one.
Oh, this one.
Just so you don't leave like a gap. And now make it big. And now scribble everywhere. Okay, now you can stop scribbling. And you can hit Control Z. Okay. Now you can hit Control Z and Control, I guess, Y. You can hit undo and redo to see what the differences were, if there are any.
What the fuck did we do?
What just happened is that some way, somehow, you unclicked the lock transparency. So it's Control Z. Control Z yourself out of there.
Nothing's happening. Fuck it.
Is nothing happening?
I don't know.
Click the actual undo button in the top left then. Then hit redo all the way back.
I'm just spamming it.
Yeah, spam it until it doesn't show you anything anymore for redo.
I think it's just stuck there.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Oh wait, I wonder.
It feels like the image is hazier.
Yeah, it's like it got hit with something.
What did you do to my art?
I corrupted it. You got busted, dude. Gotcha. Caught on jackass.
What do? Seriously, what do?
Genuinely don't know what happened. Let me see. Let me look around. What you got over here? I wonder if I think the program, there's a chance the program, is lagging. No, that didn't happen. Keep clicking redo. Keep clicking redo.
Hold on, let me just do this.
What you doing?
Oh! I wasn't on the brush. Or am I? Can I? Okay, I am doing stuff.
Yes.
What did you do to my stream?
Nothing. Re-click that checkerboard over on the far right for on the Cloud Bright layer.
Yeah.
And let me see. Let me think.
Do I have to redo entire? What the fuck happened?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
Honestly, your best bet would be either redoing everything or control Zing everything. The weird thing is that it's not changing anything.
Alright, what if I do this? It's still affecting the damn thing.
Yeah.
We were on Cloak Bright, right?
Yep. Honestly, hide everything. Hide each layer individually and see what's wrong. One at a time, though, I'd say. Well. Yeah, whatever it is, it's like hitting the entire layer. Oh, wait, I wonder. Nah.
I put so many hours into this thing.
Don't worry, there's literally nothing that could permanently ruin it.
That's all the layers.
Alright, good news. It's not tied to a layer. This is something that was done on the outside.
Oh.
So.
What do?
Honestly, again, my what do is hit redo until everything goes back. Or sorry, you hit redo until you can't redo anymore. And when you get to the end of your redos, honestly, then we'll see if anything changes.
I am spamming redo like crazy.
That's undo. Nah, you wouldn't be able to redo anymore. Never mind, because you did new actions. So on the right side, yeah, there's nothing to go back to. Or there's nothing to go forward to. You have to go back.
So I just
try hitting save the file.
save as.
Save the file as new, I'd say, for one thing. Save it as new. Save as, yes. So there's no more thing. Like, I don't know. But right.
Ted.
Alright, close out of it. Reopen it.
Okay, hold on. Like the whole program?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Then reopen that file, check it out. If it's still like that, I have a theory. And that's, I think, some way, somehow, the soft light got applied to the entire document. That'd be a big question mark, though.
But brighted, right? Not OG.
Yeah, newest one.
Oh, I'm gonna hate myself if I have to. Hey! Does that look?
Yeah, it was a weird visual bug.
Okay. So what do we do now? Because I just had a mini panic attack and forgot entirely where we were.
Yeah, you gotta not panic when it comes to digital stuff. Trust me.
I'm doing a bunch of new things. Okay.
Anyway, just finished highlighting the what you call it? The
Cloak Bright?
Cloak, that's what it's called. So now, yes, yeah, you just finished the Cloak Bright. What we were in the middle of was testing what it looks like with white instead of a light yellow. That was done by hitting the checkerboard next on the layer.
Yeah. Now what? Keeping
that thick brush. This time, make the brush big again, but not as big.
Okay.
So I fear that something going wrong there. And draw all over that.
I'm not seeing any visual change.
It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, you are pure white this time.
Oh wait, was it one of these things?
Oh, there's definite visual change there.
What?
One of what things?
No.
So, no, yeah, you did check the right one. It is the checkerboard.
Right.
And when you go over all the stuff you just did, it looks slightly different. Specifically, all the bright stuff you did. Because what you're doing there is you're modifying just that layer's.
I am not seeing
color.
I'm not noticing a damn thing.
And the best. And now get that right side.
Mm-hmm.
cover that whole right edge where you did the bright stuff on the right side.
Oh. Apparently I'm drawing. I can't tell. I can't see that shit. Am I colorblind?
120% there is a change there. So, the best way I see to tell the difference
fucking with me?
is when you... I am not fucking with you, I swear to God. I'm looking at
I wish there was someone in chat who would be like, Maz is bullshitting me. Or it's like, Dragonic, you're blind.
I'm literally not. Because you're looking... No, I can't talk for you. I don't know how you're looking at it. But the actual light has changed from being a yellow light casting on the character to a white light.
Mm-hmm.
The best and easiest way to see this is that while you're drawing it, you may not see it, but if you do all of that transitioning in one sweep, like one brush stroke, one mouse click, you can then hit Control Z once, and you'll see it pop into the old color. That's the best way to do it. So, so I recommend hitting Control Z a couple times because I think you do that in multiple brush strokes.
Oh, I think I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, okay. You definitely. Yeah. You got somewhere to start now. So
It's just very, very fucking faint.
It's very faint. That's why. That's one of the reasons I like to do it in one sweep. So you can hit Control Z once, and you can see the change right there.
All right. Well, I can barely tell it, but all right. This is what we got.
That's artiste eyes. You'll grow them with time. Anyway, looking at them both.
Speaking of eyes, I should wear my blue light filter lenses.
Yeah.
One sec. Alright. How is chat? Anyone in chat? Nah, that's fine. Alright. What do we do the bat now? Did we do the shading? Have we completed shading?
Honestly, I would say that shading is an acceptable level. If you wanted to stop, you could.
Yeah. Hey, Soft!
If you wanted...
Oh, sorry. You were, fuck. Hey, Softy, how's it going? Welcome.
Howdy.
We're doing a little Hollow Knight-o.
It's art time, baby! So yeah, like I said, honestly, your shading, I'd say is at a sufficient level that I personally am happy with it.
Yeah?
I'll leave it to your discretion if you wanted to add additional highlights to the bat. Maybe add color to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to, because Hollow Knight's lighting itself is very... Though it's very white light. Like, at least in the default biome, I haven't looked too much farther in the game. But the starting biome, it's very white light, so...
Yeah.
You don't need that extra color if you don't want it.
Yeah. Also, Softy, thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy, this Hollow Beetle man.
Yeah, this is Maz, my best bud since high school, and he's coaching me through shading today.
And we're gonna see how much longer this friendship lasts, because I'm about to destroy it. But no, yeah, I'm actually really proud of you for doing art stuff. Art is free. Shading is a bitch to learn. Big agree.
Yeah.
It's fun though. Like, it really is worth the struggle though, because shading completely changes a piece from going from flats to shades.
It really does. Going by what I've seen. So, I know we were hold on, I think I need to do clickety
clackety.
Yeah, and then line art. There we go. And now I need to go grab this tool and click on this little bat seg. Oh wait, and if I do shift.
Yes.
Okay.
The power of the wand tool.
Ah,
The
yes.
beauty.
Alright, alright. And then I need to go back to one of our brushes. Now, are you feeling... I kind of want to try the yellow... Well, does it make sense to do a yellow light? Magic wand saves our sorry souls. Yes, it does.
Hell yeah, it does.
Would it be like faux pas to use the yellow light on the bat? Or the yellow shade? Oh, actually, hold on. Before I do anything, because I am a dumb boy.
A dumb boy.
Wait,
Double dumb, double boy.
wait, no. Go in here somewhere. Okay.
There you go.
Alright, and then because we need to... Right, bat.
If I remember correctly, I think you already highlighted the bat at one point.
Yeah.
If that's true, you can just do the color replacement thing we did just a minute ago.
That's the thing with
If
the
that's true,
eraser up in the corner, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
No, that's the thing where you hit the checkerboard of the layer. That'll lock the transparency of the layer.
Okay.
So all you'll be doing is replacing what's already there, not adding anything new.
What program is this? This is
What program is this?
Krita.
Draconic. Krita. That's the one.
Yeah, it's just Krita.
Very nice, very free.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just something that I think you recommended it to me. I know you use something different, but like as far as like low investment art program, which
Yeah, Krita is very likely, I would say, the best free art program for making original pizzas.
yeah.
Personally, I'm a big fan of Clip Studio Paint. That's my
Yeah, I mean,
advice.
yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna get that at some point, so that way we can just be on the same artistical programming language.
Yes. It'll make teaching a lot
Yeah.
easier. My boy! Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what is this thing you were telling me?
So, Clip is king. Hell yeah, it is. Alright, you check your layers and go to, I believe you have a bright zone. Yeah, go to the bright zone. Now, real quick, hit the eyeball to hide the layer and click it on and off. I just want to see if you have affected the, yes. So, on your bright zone already, you've already highlighted the bat. You can just hit the checkerboard for transparency to lock it.
Uh-huh.
And now with your newly selected, your light yellow,
Mm-hmm.
you can go to one of our hard brushes. Jesus, one of those hard brushes.
Dry bristle. How about that one?
I'd recommend no, because honestly, the reason I wanted you to do bristles was because that better matched the texture of the cloth.
Ah, right. So.
Right, yeah. But again, just go with a pure
airbrush.
Not airbrush, because airbrush is good for when you're setting down the boundaries of the shading to begin with.
Okay.
This is replacing a color that you have already placed down. Because you've already defined that area with an airbrush earlier in the piece. Now since you're replacing, you're gonna want definitive lines, definitive 100%. So go to like that second brush on the first row of your favorites.
Oh. Second brush on the first row. This one?
Oh, sorry, no, my bad. First brush of the second row.
This one.
Right there, yeah.
Okay.
Now just take that, make the brush big, and then just like swoop up the bat or down the bat.
Well, I was just gonna do like a little bit on the tip, on the uppermost side.
Oh, sorry. This whole time I think I misunderstood. Okay, so you're not trying to replace the highlights you've already done. You're trying to add additional yellow.
Yes.
In that case, oopsie daisy. Go to your bright bat layer that you made earlier.
This one. Check.
Yes. Also, uncheck the lock on the checkerboard for bright bat specifically.
Okay.
Because what that is, you locked the transparent layers. It was 100% transparent, so you would not be able to
For
do
bright
anything.
zone, do you want me to lock it or unlock it?
Doesn't matter. You're not messing with it right now.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Now, get whatever the hell brush you want. I guess airbrush probably. and
Well-
fiddle with it. Fiddle with what you want to do with that yellow light.
Yeah.
'Cause
Alright.
like I said before, a ton, and I mean a
Oof.
ton of art is, hey, how would this look? Oh, that looks awful. Let me get rid of that. Or, hey, how does this look? Oh, that looks good. Keep it, you know? It's all experimenting. Art is 90% experimentation.
Let me make this a little.
Yes, fiddle with it. Fiddle with
Yeah.
it to your pleasure.
Yeah, I want to do one way right here. I want to just a little detail.
Of course, whenever you want to
Yeah.
clean that up, you can always do the blur tool. You can change the opacities. I'd recommend changing the layer type from normal to probably soft light.
Oh dear, you're using a mouse. My condolences. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot the disclaimer. That's one of the reasons I respect this man. He wanted to do art and he wasn't willing to wait for a tablet. He just said, "I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it."
Yeah.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah. That's me. Absolute psycho.
So all things considered, looking good for mouse art, I gotta say. Because all of this was done with a mouse, by the way. Every last ounce of it.
Honestly, I'm like 100 times more impressed. Oh, yeah.
You get it.
I kind of. I kind of want to go for more of like. Ooh.
What you feeling? What does your heart tell you?
My heart is telling me go back.
Then go back.
Nah, no.
Ah!
Stop that. Fine.
I don't know what problem you're having. Sorry.
I am kerfutzing with my machine.
I opened Audacity on accident. Oh, I'm kerfutzing. All right.
Yeah.
Made a little dot. Made a little dot on there.
Yeah, maybe the dot was a mistake. I was trying to go for like, like a light flare. Or
Yeah,
center.
I get you. I get the concept. If there were to be a dot anywhere, I would put it on the top of the bat, because that's where the reflection would actually. That's where your. Oh man, this is weird. That's where the vector of the light would bounce off the bat directly into your eye. It would happen most likely up there.
Yeah.
I know that was a lot of
Softy's
bullshit I just
saying
said, but.
If you want that. I mean, I'll add back in the little light streak over there for that. You should do a teardrop shape with the hard brush.
That is true, actually. That is true.
At the top or down at the bottom? Everything.
I'm not sure personally, because I've always been a very soft, brushy kind of painter. Honestly, try it both. Oh yeah, yeah. Softy said both.
Yeah, so here's bright bat. Like this is. No, that's
And
too big.
go with the hard brush, the one on the
That
second
one.
row.
Yeah. Fuck. There we go. Fiddle with that. Fiddle with that. No, that's too little.
Fiddling.
I'm fiddling. I'm finagling my fiddles, and I'm gonna get them also ready for the MyMazCo. Yeah. If the light is broad, then hit it. Then it will hit everything evenly.
It'll hit everything evenly.
Okay.
Yeah. You can either. I'm trying to think if that highlight
So
would
like
look better.
go with the whole top
Not-
of it. Because like what we've established is the light's just going straight down.
Yeah, it would hit all the up the entire length of it. I'm trying to wonder if it would look better on the outline like you currently have it, or if it would look better with on the inside of the outline. You know, like try and describe it.
Maybe.
Yeah, where it's not hugging the outline. That's about the best way I can say it.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I said before, just give everything a try.
Yeah, I literally made a second bright bet so that way we can debate.
Why not?
Ah! What is with this music right now?
I don't hear it, dang it. What music do you have playing?
There we go. Alright. It was like a little bit too making me nervous. I needed it to stop that.
I heard it for a second. That was exciting. That was exciting music.
Yeah. Yeah, we're currently listening to the Ori soundtrack. So that's why there's
Ori?
a whole Ori, right?
Yeah, Ori, like the Ori and the Blind Forest?
Yeah, Blind Forest Story. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Ori.
Sorry, I've been infected by Stargate, and we have a term called the Ori, which is like the last season antagonists. And so whenever I see those words, I think Ori, because I'm so infected by the Stargate virus. Which is a good virus, you know, like you need a couple of viruses in your stomach. Honestly, look, speaking problems, that's what I have. Honestly, he is right. Something that helps me making is making a low opacity layer and place color at the light source and drag a line down with the light. That went over
yeah,
my
so
head.
this
Not gonna lie.
what they're describing is essentially you would draw and imagine this would be a note. This would not be like on your character, by the way. This is a note.
Okay.
From the light source, which we've established is directly above the character.
Yeah, it's like that.
It would you would basically just draw a line straight down. It's I'm trying to think. It's mostly a note. It's mostly a guideline. That might be a close word. But it's just a visual. It's a visualization to say, hey, the light's coming from here. It's hitting this point on the object in the three-dimensional space. But yes, thankfully we do have a very general light source up directly above, so you can kind of already remember just, hey, the light's above, it's going down.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
So you don't need to do that. That's just one way to visualize it.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you prefer it if I do it like this long length, or should we go back to the little bit in this corner?
Isn't that what you made 2 layers for? You can try out 2
Yeah.
different,
Okay. Yeah, I'll do.
So hide the one you were just working. Yeah, you got it.
And then I'll do.
Oh yeah,
I need. Let's see. Okay. Sorry. I had to scratch my
I'll
leg.
give you your second.
Okay.
Had to be done. Alright. Okay, with this other one, I'd recommend try something totally different. With the one you just hid, you were hugging the outline up the entire length of the bat. This one, put it on the inside, yes. So either try like a line up the whole thing. And then you can
Oh, right, because bats are fucking curved. Right.
They have 3 dimensions. Oh my god. But yeah, that's what we do. And that's something you can clean up after you've done this. You can clean it up by making it pointed at the ends, or more specifically thinner at the ends. That's one way to do it too. I wasn't even thinking.
Should I go like yeah, or yeah? Like, should I go?
I kind of don't. If you were going to do that, I would recommend blurring the entire streak rather than just streak it in one direction.
So you're saying go the whole width, not do a bunch of short strokes outward?
Yes. Yeah. This one I would say go the whole thing.
Okay.
If you were to do the smudge. Also, not just one side of it, the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm
like I see you hugging that right side of it. Oh, you're going back around. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. It's giving it a funky texture. I kind of like it. I dig it a little bit. Yeah, yeah. And you can continue this up on the upper end of the bat too.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I quite like that. I would I would fiddle with the opacities and the layer types.
Ah, yes.
I do like it being very stark like that. That does have a certain appeal to it, but I always still recommend trying other opacities and layer styles out just to see if something looks even better, you know?
Yeah.
That looks pretty fucking good, actually. I kind of like that.
73, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Also, go to your layer types. Right now, it's normal. See what soft light would look like. I kind of don't think soft is the way to go, but I want to see it. A little too light, yeah. Put that back to like 70-ish and change. Look at super light. Let's see what super light.
Oh god, last time we did this.
Okay, the super light. It's much more controlled whenever it's not covering like half the character. I do kind of like that. I hope it's not too distracting.
Normal or super light?
Let me see super light one more time.
Papa.
Oh, that's like barely any difference, actually.
Yeah. See, Moss? Sometimes there's just no difference.
And sometimes there isn't. You're blind, Dragonic.
Yeah.
You colorblind fool.
Super looks
Yeah,
nice. All right. I will.
Yeah, I agree with Softy.
All right. We'll go with the super.
Yes.
Oh.
And again, if you want to, you can continue that line up to the tip of the bat, the upper end. I'd probably recommend it too.
Yeah. Alright. I think I did it with this brush and this color.
Yeah, you did the hard brush and then blurred it afterwards.
Should I shrink my Should I shrink my brush?
A little bit, a teensy bit, yeah, because it is essentially a different angle? Question mark? Whatever, it's a different curvature way up there. I would say stop the line, at least on the bottom one. Stop the line just short of the handle. Like, don't make it connect all the way up to it. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. With the top one, you should be fine because that should be poking out a bit more in the three-dimensional state. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. All right, now get blurring again.
Now, when I blur this, should I do like how I was, like doing this side and this side, or you think it doesn't fucking matter?
I would say try to be consistent and do them by side.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Maybe not that small.
Yeah, I have to see it once, and then.
Right.
And then I can tell.
I think very few artists kind of, well, I was gonna say very few artists know their brush sizes by heart, but that could be, I could be totally wrong on that. I know I don't know my brush sizes by heart.
Yeah.
I feel it out.
It's kind of funky.
It's a little funky. Maybe erase the bottom part of that.
Bottom.
Of the sorry, the bottom part of the upper bat. Jesus, words are hard.
And then what I'm gonna do is come back and re-smudge.
Yes.
Oh, and we are now listening to Lethal League OST.
I love Lethal League. That's a fun game, by the way. I don't know if you ever played it.
Yeah, the guy who does the music for it is actually pretty funny on Twitter.
He's an incredibly funny guy.
Yeah.
Love that man.
Yeah, CEO of Funky Fresh Beats.
He's the CEO of Funky Fresh Beats. I'm trying to, like, that upper bat looks funky to me still.
Alright, you want me to...
Just get rid of it.
Get rid of it, got it.
Just get rid of it.
Get rid of it more, or just erase it from existence?
I was thinking completely, but honestly a little smudge like that is fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Let me trim it.
Don't make it too tiny now.
There we go, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm glad you're happy with it, man.
Well,
Work hard.
I think we're getting pretty close to my favorite part.
What's your favorite part?
The background.
Oh yeah. Honestly, yeah. You finish up that bat, and we can hop straight to background if you ask me.
Alright. What are we thinking? The bat?
I really like the bottom part of the bat. I'm still struggling with that upper part.
Yeah. Dragon, can I do a little fan art for you? I think it would be fun to draw your question mark dude. Go for it. I go for it, dude. Go nuts. Yeah. I've always had a weird
disclaimer though. Disclaimer that the question mark dude is a temporary placeholder. He's going to have a bigger thing later.
Yeah.
But he did make the question mark himself.
Yeah. So yeah, feel free to go for it. Yeah, I've always had a. I don't think I have it on this scene, but if I go over to gameplay, I should have it. If I'll pick. Yeah, I like making small little.
Oh.
If I can, let me I like making small little avatars using very simple expressions and things, like very simple symbols. But yeah, this is one I did for loot, which we didn't. I don't think we used it all that much.
I don't think you used it. Period. I don't think.
What would you like me to draw? I mean, go with what you want to draw. I know that's like a bitch of an answer. Be like, hey, what do you want to eat? And I'm like, I don't know, wherever you want to eat.
If I may make a request, immortalize this question mark man.
Yeah, go for it.
And let your imagination go wild as to this question mark silhouette of a creature, this human.
Yeah, feel free to go nuts.
Because it will disappear at one point. However, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist now.
Yeah.
It needs to be immortalized.
Yeah. Go ahead, do the question mark Dragon Man. I think that would be cool.
It would be sick. That'd be sick, nasty, dude. And it would win.
But yeah, as I am with all art, I'm cool with anyone drawing anything they want of any of my OCs. I am not being a copywriting bastard with any of my stuff. Yeah, like long live fan art. All right. All right, so I'll get rid of that. Okay, what we were saying about the bat?
What a guy. Oh, I was struggling with. I really like the lower part of the bat, the lower bat.
This lower?
I'm not satisfied with that upper bit.
When you say upper bit, do you mean this bit or both of these bits?
Honestly, both.
Honestly, both. Okay.
Like, I almost think it'd be better just not having them. I almost think it'd be better erasing both of them. It's not as logical, but it looks better.
Hey, Jingo, welcome. We're just hanging out, drawing art. Or, well, in my case, learning how to draw art. Today we face the ultimate boss of art. Shading. Oh, let me actually swap to my proper actual thing.
Oh, LMAO, you're still on that. Yeah, you're still on the,
yeah, it had the game thing.
All sorts of bullshit at the bottom.
Yeah.
Looking for a game! Where's the game?
Alright. So yeah. Now here's my question.
Here's my answer.
Alright. Let me grab a brush. Now I know we've got this going like that, but should I have it go something like this or something to show the curvature?
I don't know what the hell you're trying to depict there.
No, wait. Yeah, the tip of the... Okay, that would be...
Looks like a little stick man running without arms or a head. And a really long body.
I'm actually liking this track.
I'm not quite picking up what you're throwing down.
No, I was wondering if I should finagle with this tip and, like, do something with it, maybe.
I get you, but,
leave it?
Honestly, nah, I'd say.
Yeah, I'll leave it. Okay.
I know a little bit about art. I don't know the finer details. I don't know the secrets.
Yeah.
just do what I know and know what I do.
Cute boy. There he is. He's just
A little lad.
yeah, he's just happy to be here.
He's vibing, bro.
He's like, I imagine their relationship was like, he's annoyed by him because he's constantly nibbling at his clothes.
Eating his clothes. He's gonna be naked.
It's just,
No.
oh man. How will we, I think we'll be okay. Their body appears to be solid black. I don't think there's much definition in the body or detail.
Indeed. All right. Honestly, personally, I'm satisfied with the boy. If you wanted to hop the backgrounds, I wouldn't stop you.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Let me. First, I need to deselect, which would be that. All right, cool. And then I gotta get rid of this bitch who snuck in there.
Yeah. I believe that's on your note layer. The second from top.
No, it's not on notes.
Oh, no, it's on line art then.
Yeah. So I needed to go to.
One of my favorite things to
Ghost.
do when I'm making art is occasionally turn off the line layer just to see what it looks like with pure color. And the results always are fascinating. They're not always good, but they're always fascinating.
All right. Right.
Yeah.
All right. We got rid of that snaggle shit. All right, cool.
You have some more up top if you don't want that.
Ooh, this song slaps. I like it. Alright. Okay, so I have two styles of doing my backgrounds. And you said, and I talked about this to you before, you think I should do the one I did with Kilowatt, right? The one like Kilowatt?
I believe Klonoa is the one you're talking about.
Shit, yeah, Klonoa.
Because Killua is a character from Hunter x Hunter.
Man, I'm actually really hyped for the new Klonoa game because that game looks sick.
I just like Klonoa's characters. I love them.
That too.
Softy,
That too.
Your line art is so thick, yours looks cursed. Nothing's wrong with thick line art.
My
Thick line
art
art is a style in its own right.
Yeah. Oh man, speaking of styles, I think once I actually get the confidence to draw proper humans, I really want to do like the Sonic writers art style. Not from like the game art, not from like the cutscene art style. By the way, Sonic Riders has 3 different fucking art styles. But the opening cinematic cutscene of it, which I absolutely adore. I love it.
Very creepy.
Wait, didn't I? Hold on. I wonder if I can do this simply just for Twitch chat. I think I showed it to you once.
You did, yeah. You sent me 2 example images.
Yeah.
Sent me Sanic and whatever the hell the purple burb lady was, and writers, I forget.
Oh yeah.
All the only character I remember from only writer's original character I remember is Jet the Hawk.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I don't remember.
It was cool seeing the writers crew show up in the Sonic comics whenever the zombie virus struck all the innocent animals.
Yeah. Oh.
Which, fun fact, the Sonic comics had a zombie apocalypse recently.
Yeah. The
They recently
image data
finished it,
you're
Salvador.
trying to paste has no color profile. The fuck? Okay.
You, that just means, hey, how do you want to paste it? So go back to applying it however you wanted to.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, fine. We'll just paste.
Hit either, let's say web.
Yeah, sure. This doesn't really matter. But,
Hello.
if I can just get this up. Yeah, I always like this art style. Because, like, they do this weird line thing with the background.
The way
with
tone
like, the
of
shadow.
the shadows is sick. Like, it's just cool. It's simple not crosshatch. It's a simple hatching that they do, and it obscures all detail that would be seen in the shadows. It's just nice. It's like one-tone shading with a texture, which is cool.
Plus, like, all the Sonic characters got thrown into a sports gear, which I kind of like too. I think it'd be fun to like draw people's avatars as like that, and just like give everyone like sports equipment makeover, and then this little shading technique. Yeah, we'll just boom.
Yeah.
All right. So like, yeah, I'm probably going to do it like I do.
Klonoa.
Yeah. What did I click? What did I click? Oh,
What did you click?
nothing.
I was
Nothing happened. All right. So this is. All right. So yeah, I'd probably go with the Klonoa style rather than the campfire style. I know these terms don't mean much to chat who's watching this, but
Yeah, it's purely subjective. It's a certain way he did a previous piece off stream.
yeah.
So yeah, bear with that.
All right.
Bear with that jargon.
Let me turn off note layer. All right. Whoop. Layer's locked. Why is my layer locked? Oh.
Oh, because you're trying to mess with the background layer. Personally, I would keep the background layer untouched and just make a new layer.
All right.
Just in case you wanted. Yeah. Just in case you wanted to change the background color. Because
Yeah.
right now, what I know you're about to do is basically apply an effect to around the character, and
Yeah.
just in case you want to put something behind that, you know. So
Gotcha.
never be scared to make new layers. Generally.
All right. Let me. Where's my bucket? Just because I'm going to be doing this, oh shit. That found some errors.
There should be a way to what you call it.
Oh, wait. Okay. I will change this background color, but I'm going to change it to a color that doesn't. It would just be hard to see.
Yeah.
Right now.
If you want to clean up all those lines, I'd recommend going to check your color layer real quick.
Color.
And click it on and off with the eyeball. Okay, so it's not that. Ooh, that looks cool though. But anyway, yeah, click through all your layers to see what's making those bits that stick out.
There's something on
Erase what you
color.
want. Yeah, go. So select your color layer and erase that if you want to clean up.
Much tinier.
I would zoom in a little bit just to make sure you're not going to clip into the what you call it, the actual piece, the actual character. And don't be afraid to go like in the outline because the outline.
Right.
Yes, the power of digital art. Programming.
Yeah. Suck it, paint nerds.
I know, right? The Virgin Painter and the Chad digital art. Then there's the alternative, the Chad Painter who just like paints with confident strokes, and the Virgin digital artist where's my Control Z? Where is it?
Okay, so we've got some finagling going on. We got this little
around the bat
and this little dot here.
As you did to discover that, click on and off every other layer till you find those that stick out. Yep, that's what that is. It's in the bright zone.
Alright.
Both of those.
So just erase.
Control Z for painting is fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only small caveat is that there's no Control Y after doing that, after fire. There's no redo after a fire. But I like your spirit.
What?
The only true undo for physical painters is do it again. Start over. I can respect that. I can respect it. Nice. Now in your bright zone, you can go erasing all that baloney that fits outside the lines.
Yeah. Ooh, this is. Goddamn Hideki Nakamura, you absolute mad lad and genius of a musician.
I like that guy. Is he making music for an upcoming game? If he knows, then maybe not.
Dang it, Art. Why do you have to need so much maintenance and cleanup? Let me just get to my favorite part, the background.
It's all about making the peace, baby.
Yep. Ah, man. We should stream Lethal League at some point.
I am 100% down for it if you're 100% down for getting your ass whooped on stream.
Yeah, no. I have come to the fact that you have better motor skills than me.
Beyond better motor skills, it's just a fast fucking game, dude. Like, you've seen Lethal League, right?
Yeah, I know what it's like. You bounce a ball like a fucking pinball around the arena and smack it into your opponent's skull.
Yeah. It's the hypest thing I've played in a long time, but man, is it fast. Like, you have to guess when to hit the swing button.
Yeah, I remember like, the more hits until it hits someone, the faster it goes. So one, like, legit strat was taking the ball into a corner, smacking a bunch, and then launching it off like a fucking warhead.
Yep.
All right.
Also, hitting it in the corner by yourself also is a good way to build up your special.
Yeah.
And, like, which is why typically your opponent won't let you hog the corner. It's wild. It's wild. Yeah, fun game. I'm totally down for streaming it anytime you are. We'll probably want a backup game, though, because I don't think that'll last 3 hours, to be honest.
I did something dumb, I think.
What'd you do that's dumb? Hey, look at that.
Why am I...
A little transparent bit?
Yeah, I made it transparent for some reason. I'm not sure what I did.
Oh, it's because it never got...
Oh, shit!
With anything.
I have this on.
Yeah, what on? What?
Set eraser mode.
Ah, sure enough. Yeah, just click that up there. If you just recently did that, you can always control Z.
I don't know why thing is kerfutzing.
Oh, right now you're on the eyedropper tool, and I think that can't be modified there. So change your tool. No, yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm looking at the stream. I didn't look at Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's not a. Eraser.
Select this tool. Get me this. There we go. That's what I wanted.
I feel like that second hole you did should be black, shouldn't it? Because you see the person through there.
Fair point. Second thought, I don't think so.
He doesn't think so. That's alright. Follow your art. Your art. Your thought. You might even say.
I say leave it, because if I don't, and I do what you were saying, it looks like that, and it looks bad.
I don't think it looks bad, personally. But, like, as always, I personally think artists is always right.
Yeah.
About their own piece specifically.
Alright.
You know?
Now to do the thing I've always wanted to do since I started this fucking piece.
Delete the whole thing!
Where? Art is temporary. Nothing has value. The whole world is a simulation. It's all a lie. Okay. So we're going with the solid color.
Yep. I'm gonna leave you to your background because I don't even know the process you did for it.
It's super simple.
I'll just
It's like
I'll just
sculpting.
watch with bated interest.
Alright. Yeah. No, wait, that's the wrong fucking color.
Look at him. He's glowing with Super Saiyan energy.
Yeah, a lot more. Okay. Let me look at Klonoa for a hot second.
Do it. Every artist needs references. Don't let any artist tell you otherwise, because they're lying.
Yeah, alright. I've got it.
He's got it.
Shoot, how am I gonna do this now? Because usually I would sculpt with the background to decide. You know what? Wait, actually I can do this. I can do this. Alright, get fucking ready.
Do this.
So now, there's a reason why I did it in a color I wasn't going to use earlier. There we go. Now I can just carve away at this with the black. Let me look at Noah a little bit more. I actually kind of like that there. Hmm. It's okay if I leave a little bit behind, because that's just fucking texture, baby.
That's texture, baby.
Let me take this brush. Take out a little bit there. You could chat that brush. Aw, man. I'm thinking about mixing the two because of the campfire aesthetic. Oh, shoot, I need a picture of the campfire. Because, like, the base one I'm going to do like Konoha, but I'm going to leave a little few flecks done in, like, the campfire style.
Okay, okay.
I remember that
You do
fucking
you,
photo.
art man.
Where did it go? No, that's a BMS. There's the Sonics. Yeah, we were talking about that. There's that video. Image of Krunk. Did I not show you it? Oh, here it is.
Wait, you say an image of Kronk? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I was scrolling back through our images.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I love. I think his name is Patrick Warburton. Shit.
How's this look?
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
That's not what I need. Oh, that's too much. Wait, opacity. Maybe if I fuck with. Oh no, Control Z. I will fiddle with that later. I'm just going to do what I know for now.
Do what you know for now.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in seeing how the heck you're gonna do with that.
My favorites. Go for this. What color do I want? I want black. Alright. Alright. Let me know when you realize what I'm doing.
Sorry, what's that?
Let me know when you figure out how I do what I do.
Is it just by erasing a bunch of junk? All the dead air? All the negative space?
Yeah. Oh no, not Pikuniku. Pikuniku. No, we don't want Pikuniku.
What's wrong with Pikuniku?
Pikaniku's great, but I was enjoying that other soundtrack more.
Huh.
I was enjoying that kind of music. There we go.
Let's look at the funk.
Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep. Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep. Could you stop? Could you stop? I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to. disturbing.
Jeez. What you thinking?
What am I thinking?
I don't know. What do you think so far?
It's going. I want it. I want more. I want more makes.
Yeah, no. I always do like this part because I can just kind of do fuck whatever and I don't have to pay attention and like, I think the mouse helps. Although I haven't done this. Say what?
The mouse helps you.
Maybe, I don't know. But like, I like the way it, like, I feel like I'm drawing in a completely different way. Like, the feel of drawing feels differently whenever I do this kind of stuff.
I get you.
Yeah, like, I'm just kind of going at it. Not even caring. But when I draw, like, this kind of line, I'm like, oh god, no, what, like, less, I feel more tense.
Yeah.
But I like the, like, chaotic, loose feel of this.
You have to be able to get more chaos whenever you start you get a drawing tablet.
Yeah,
You can
who
sort of-
knows, maybe?
You know?
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, okay. Well, if
I
you
know.
say so, I'll take your word for it.
Who knows? Me. Any artist who ever artist.
Fair enough. I don't know, I just kind of like, I feel like I like these little jagged little notches into it. Like how it's not like a smooth line at all.
Yeah, I get you. The only difference is with a pen, you can still get those, but it's deliberate. Whereas with a mouse, you have no choice.
Alright.
That's all. The one benefit I would say that, you know, like it's an obtuse benefit. But one benefit I would say using a mouse has is that you have to be far more conscientious of what you're doing. Like with a pen, you can just do something. But with a mouse, you have to be much more careful about the motion you take. Well, I mean, you have to be careful about that as well with pens, of course, but it's more natural there. You put more thought into your every individual action with a mouse by sheer virtue of, like, clearly not using what's intended for the program, that you're just going to naturally think about it harder. So as, like, a Kickstarter to, like, learning what you gotta do in art, a mouse can help.
This is actually turning the wrong way.
The wrong way. Make it the right
Fuck! I feel like I've erased too much from here, so I might...
Could always add some more.
Yeah, might do that later.
Yeah, really have free reign on, like, you know, letting your, like, creative workflow run wild, and then you'll figure out what things that work, things that don't, and like you'll get the process better. Look, anytime something doesn't look right, you can just try again with a different like technique and see if it vibes this time.
The most important part of dance is music. So now let us listen to the music and identify the beats.
Yeah, like, you're generally... When I'm...
Yes.
I think what I failed to do was make a generic flame. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna redo most of this.
Yeah, already.
Yeah.
Don't ever feel bad if you have to start all over, honestly.
Yeah. That's the wrong color. Because what I should do is get that generic flame, and then I should dig into it. Like, dig the notches.
I would agree. Get your silhouette, then carve out.
Because, yeah, this looked much nicer earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
He's really feeling it.
Tip around now. Tip around now. Tip around now. Get down. Tip around now. Tip around now. Tip around now. Get down. Tip around, tip around now. Tip up, get down.
Yeah, that's working much better. You think so? What do you think?
Yeah. Just trying to carve out. I guess this time, just trying to carve out so much on your carving phase.
Yeah. Ugh. Ooh, we're We're making good time.
Indeed. Hiccup. Oh, goodness. Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, because it's like carves in and the flame goes out that way more. I don't know, it just feels right.
Whatever feels right to you, homie. Yeah, it looks like you have better luck with the with those the lines whenever you kind of start from a more center point and then squiggle out, you know? If that made any sense.
Like that?
Oh, sorry, I was not listening. I was not looking. Do it again.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Are you saying like that?
Kinda, sorta. I mean, like from the center of the source of the flame wholly, not just the individual piece, you know. So if you were to start around the center of the character, honestly, and do like a sort of squiggly line out to the exterior,
Yeah.
that might get you a line.
Yeah, it's just this part takes a long time.
Yeah.
But that does remind me I do want to do that.
Because one thing you can do, honestly, is whenever you get a fair chunk. Let me think actually how to word this.
I don't understand what's going on
Never
here.
mind. I was gonna say whenever you got a fair chunk, that when you got a fair chunk sectioned off that you no longer wanted, you could actually use the bucket, the fill bucket tool, and fill in some of the spaces you don't want as empty. You could just erase it basically. Chunks. But that would already require you to do most of the carving anyway. So ignore me.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I don't understand. I don't understand.
There we go.
There we go.
Let me stick to one item at a time.
Cool, cool.
What?
I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah, sorry, I just make random sound effects now.
He likes it.
Ugh, how's it looking?
He's going, dude. Look at him. Look at him. His aura is developing.
Another part, like, if I ever get, like, a long skinny bit like this, I always like to go slash, slash, and then slash like that, and, like, diagonal cuts in alternating, which I like. That's what and I always try to make the bottom more rounded if possible.
No flames or
Yeah. I'm just basically, yeah, let me move that whole thing. So I know you're working on a comic right now at the moment, but what you ever thought about what you might draw next?
probably some landscape, some environment.
Really? Okay, cool.
Yeah. 'Cause I actually need to build a portfolio.
Yeah.
And for portfolios, I would imagine it'd be best to have a wide variety of things to show. But after that, probably fan art for Gintama.
Yeah. You do tend to enjoy Gintama stuff.
Gintama is the best. Well, speaking of the best, MyMazCo Season 3 is happening soonish.
Yeah, maybe we'll get more Reagan. I mean, probably will, but I will be very appreciative if we do.
100% will get more Reagan. He is a major character. He is honestly the secondary protagonist of MyMazCo.
He really is. MyMazCo is fave. Yeah. I always like.
Hell yeah, softy, with the W's coming in hot.
Yeah. I love the bit. Like Reagan takes over like this role as like genuinely good role model for him, even though like potentially like he would be the theoretically weakest fighter in the group, and then you just get this whole scene with him where he gets Mob's power, and I absolutely love that scene. And he doesn't even realize he has his power. He just assumes everyone else is weak.
It's very like, it's so good. I love Reagan. I love Mob. Mob is the kind of person I want to be when I grow up. Yeah, that's right. When I grow up, when I, an adult, grow up, I want to be like a 13-year-old boy. I just love his like dedication to improve. Love that. Love that
Okay.
shit.
So
Reagan's hilarious.
yeah,
I love the little arc he gets in season 2.
yeah, he does
He
get
has
a
like
good
a whole
arc.
2 episodes. 2 episodes? I think it's 2 episodes. Where he like grows more as a person. It's heartfelt. I love it. Season 3, which I believe would be the final season, is coming out sometime this year. 'Cause,
Yeah.
the source material for MyMazCo has ended. One has finished the webcomic some time ago. So it has an ending, and from what I've heard, I haven't read it, but from what I've heard from webcomic readers, it nails the landing. It does not drop the ball. So, very excited. Yeah, I don't know what to expect. I do know that it's the same studio making season 3, but it's a different director, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything about the new director or the old one really, so it should still be fine. It's the same guy.
Yeah. Well. Dude, I had something
I just want
tack onto it,
more
but I also like Smiley. Smile Boy. The little green
like
ghost.
the green booger,
Yeah, I like him.
the booger boy, the booger man.
Yeah, the cult of smiling, which is actually a freaking cult. Like, IRL.
I believe it. That's funny. God. I can't actually remember much the booger did, to be honest.
Wait,
I did,
I can tell it.
except
I like the
there's
part where
one-
he wins the fight with the body improvement dude, and he's like, "Sure, those puny psychically enhanced muscles are nothing compared to the natural gains of genuine muscle."
I forgot he possessed him for that scene. That was phenomenal. Your psychic muscles cannot match the genuine article. It's like,
Yeah.
It's good.
We'll have to
My
see
cult is better.
whose cult is
Do you
better.
have a cult, Softy, or do you
She
mean
does.
Mom's cult?
He does. He does. Right? You do.
Yo, you got a cult? Hold on, you accepting applications? I've been looking for a cult.
Yes, he. Sorry. Forgot about it. My apologies. Anyways. But yeah, you have your own cult. Very Cthulhu aesthetic.
Yo, that's pretty pog. Yes, we are. Nice. I need to know in. I need an in. I've been looking for a cult. The cult of Softynomicon.
Yeah.
It's not like the Necronomicon, but like, you know, it's mushy.
Yeah, she has her own.
Malleable.
sorry.
Malleable Necronomicon.
Yeah, he has his own Discord too.
with it. Which Discord?
Yeah,
You
feel
did it
free-
again, huh? Point and laugh.
I'm sorry.
Um,
But yeah, feel free to post your Discord link in the chat, Softy.
let's do it. I'll hop in, and I'll hop in, and then I'll lurk for ages because I am incredibly shy on the internet.
Yeah.
I only speak my mind when there's a camera in front of me. Well, in this case, a live stream.
Yeah. What do I do with those? Oh. Feck. There it is. Yeah, go ahead and join that, sucker.
I'm in. I'm hacking in.
Oh yeah.
I've hacked the server. I'm online.
Yep. Oh. Man. Darn it. That's too much.
Yo, Softy, nice Phasmophobia fan art. nice posted. I see that Phasmophobia. I love Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia's a great game. In fact, my first YouTube videos of what you call it? Shit, fuck.
Yeah, another
what's up,
caller,
guys?
so
Okay.
that I may rise. The femboy elder god wins. There you go.
I suppose there's worse elder gods.
Yeah.
But nice. I'm glad to give you power.
Yeah. I mean, I would join
I live
the
to support.
spaghetti god, but there's just too much carbs in that pasta. Lord knows I don't get out enough. So yeah. Yeah. Does like the softy cult come with like soft served ice cream? Eh? Feel free to smack me if I feel like that was a bad one.
If I was close enough, I would. But I happen to be a few miles away.
Yeah.
You got by this time. You got by this time.
Yeah. Ice cream, joy, and tentacles. Yeah. Yeah.
I like two of those things. I'll leave which two to your imagination.
What am I feel like this initial, like, line that was going around the outside of the avatar has done me more harm than good.
The what, sorry?
Uh,
Sorry, I was like not looking at the...
yeah, but, like, I have this weird, like, track right through it, and I don't know what I don't know why, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
A weird track. A weird track where?
It's like running right through here. I don't know if I like it.
It'll look better if you vary the line width. So if that track, if you make it thinner at some points, wider at others,
Yeah.
it'll look more natural. Because right now you can plainly see, like, I don't know, a size like 30 brush just like swept through the place, you know. So kind of like add a bit more white to it, add a bit more black, you know, kind of carve it out a little more. In a more genuine, like, carvy manner. You're shredding it from one side. Yeah, something like that,
Yeah.
And then you continue applying more variation throughout the track, and it'll look pristine. It'll look nice.
Oh, shoot.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. Guess that looks better. Okay, what is the... There we go, that's what I was looking for. Like a way to do it without reaching my hand off over to that panel. Oop, nope. I haven't used that at all once all stream.
Have you used what?
Oh, this.
Oh yeah, neat little Krita tool.
Yeah. Stretch. Hold on.
Holding on.
There we go. Little larva. Hidden amongst the chaos.
A little larva. A little larvae boy.
Yeah, I finished the fan art. It's in Discord art channel. Alright, cool. Let me get a look at that.
Yo, look at him. Look at that boy.
Hey! I like that. That's neat.
It's so cute. So cute with it.
I like
love
that.
I love Dragonic first year idea of like I just love the question mark eyes. 2 question marks making eyes. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it. I love of this actual piece. I love the big old round head.
Yeah.
Big old horn.
Yeah, I like the little coat too. That was pretty neat. Ah, it's cool. I like it. Nice. Thank you, Softy.
All around adorbs. I really like that. I'm looking at it more. I like white lines. White lines in general, very cool to me. There's a good little bit of daily practice. Nice. That's a positive way of looking at like.
Yeah.
Just finding some inspiration or motivation out in the world and just being like, yeah, I want to work with that. I want to fuck with that. I want to get something going here. Like some of the things I'm happiest with. I kind of did on a whim. I was like, hey, that's something that sparks my curiosity. Or hey, that's something that I like and want to make a fan art of. Let me just do that. And I'll spend maybe like 3 hours maybe on something, and be like, hey, happy, nice. And it'll be like one of my favorite things. That said, I have the problem with my art in that I can never sit down and just do a little sketch. I just can't. I have to make like nearly everything I do becomes a multimedia project, and it makes me mad.
It's very true. Like, you see this little bouncing avatar profile pic? Tell them what you did just for that.
Well, the best thing is, so this little bouncy one on the screen right now, on the stream right now, I did this just because, like, I wanted to. Oh, it's difficult to describe. Okay, so just to make a profile picture, I wanted to make a profile picture. So I had this concept in my head of, hey, this is some semblance of an OC I have. It's just a businessman with like paint like paint stains all over the collar and sleeves of his business shirt. That's his thing. I want to make a profile picture for him. So I come up with a scene where he's plummeting from the sky with business cards flailing all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why do I think that's a good idea for a profile picture when a portrait would do? Is beyond me. I just try to be extra. So I come up with this idea, and I'm like, okay, let me try to draw a guy falling. Wait, hold on. What is he falling towards? Let me get something there. So I start thinking, okay, he's falling into a city because he's kind of a business casual CEO guy. That's kind of his environment. And so I'm like, well, I need a city, right? Let me open up Blender real quick. And so for like a week, I just start moving cubes around this blank landscape to make a city, to make some random city. And it and so I just spent like a week in Blender making a 3D sculpting of a city. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Now let me get to the actual character. Wait. Business cards flying around would make for a really cool picture, a really cool scene of like, business cards flying as gravity is taking its hold on the human, on the guy. So I go back into Clip Studio and design a a business card, a front and back to a business card.
Yes.
So that's
Can verify all of this is true, by the way.
And so yeah, I'm doing all that. And then I'm like, okay, cool. I've got a business card. Wait, hold on. I don't know how this works in perspective. Let me go back to Blender real quick. And so I went into Blender, made business cards made business card sized planes in the scene so that they would be, so I could position them and, have them flailing in the wind. And from there, I have some base to work with. Apply the texture of the business card onto these three-dimensional objects. And then I finally go back into the Clip Studio program and make the character who's falling. And I spent all that time on that. It's now my own stream, like intro screen. It's not even my profile picture, I don't think. So this one I have right now is just because I wanted that exact thing, but in a more controlled environment rather than him falling, and terrified for his life. I just want the boy happy, sitting in his office. But thankfully for that, because I used Blender because I was extra and used Blender as a background for a landscape, I got to reuse it for this other picture, just from a wholly different angle. I know this is tiny. This is just a small square on Dragonic Stream.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on my own stuff that actually has the full-blown image. But yeah, basically, this was a long-winded, very inefficient way of saying I go extra on all my art.
Yeah.
And like I said, I wanted a profile picture. I made a profile picture, but instead I actually made a whole ass piece that took me like 2 weeks to make.
Yeah, you practically made a 3D environment, a business card, a 2D
and a
subject in a 3D environment.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
And now you're making a comic book.
And now I'm just making a comic book because I was playing D&D and the DM wanted a backstory for my character, and instead of typing one out like a normal human being, I'm making a comic. It's a 52-page comic.
And like the thing you're working on isn't even the end product or the comic.
I'm still in the sketching phase for those 52 pages.
And like
because I can't control myself.
And like you're going to like redo all of these sketches in the final version, right?
Basically, yes. Yeah. The sketching is just blocking and paneling.
Like right now you're doing like basically storyboarding.
Yes, I'm storyboarding, planning. I'm in the planning. Ooh, I'm in the planning phase. That's all going to be overwritten with the actual line art, coloring, shading, post-processing.
Yeah.
That's not the right word. Post-processing is video game and movie stuff. Anyway, whatever. Post-FX. I got a lot of work to do because I'm a psychopath.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a tee-hee, look at me, I'm so quirky. I work hard. No, that's an I actually don't know how to control myself.
Yeah.
Let's look at the funk.
I don't consider it a boon. I do like, one benefit is that I am genuinely proud of pretty much everything I make. I'm not like, oh, this is awful. I asked him like, yeah, you know what? That took me 2 weeks. Worth. It shows. And I like it. So that's just how it be. I like art. I just need to draw more often.
Yeah.
It keeps me busy.
Let's look at the fun.
Ugh, why does this look so much better than what I have for...
You actually been putting off working on a comic forever now? Hey, like, genuine, like, okay. I know, I'm sure you get advice like this all the time. Just start it, you know? It's always gonna be like that. Anytime you have something on your mind that you're like, hey, one day I'm gonna do this, one day I'm gonna do that, just start it. Like, because the thing is, oftentimes when people think, hey, I should do this thing, but I'm not gonna because that's a whole process you gotta go through. At least that's my hangups. I don't know what your hangups are in particular. If you even have any hangups, you might just simply have more things on your plate. But like, whenever people say just start, you can honestly start super small. Start with planning. Start with a mere idea. Start with a storyboard, a single panel, even since you're working on a comic, and like from there, your passion can kind of just drive you to do more. Anyway, it's truly like cool the way that works. But yeah, just start. Unless of course you actually have like, you know, responsibilities and stuff to do, in which case, you know, take care of those first. But after that, after a job or family or whatever your responsibilities may be, follow your dreams. do whatever the heck you got on your plate, or whatever's off your plate that you want on your plate. I feel like I lost the analogy at some point.
Yep.
Take my words to heart. I ramble a lot.
Hey, I mean, that's fine on Twitch. Rambling's good.
No, it's important to be efficient. Really get your point out. Yeah, it's like, because when it comes to, what's the word, persuasive speaking? When it comes to persuasive writing, I think. When it comes to persuasive writing, you want to get to the point and you want to get there good, and then back it up concisely.
Yeah.
I struggle with that.
My issue is that I go down a massive writing rabbit hole, and I have a massive connected universe, and I have been working on it for years.
Yup, you know what?
Yeah.
So I think you too, Dragonic, right? You have a big old thing.
Yeah, I have a universe. Oof.
You want to talk
And I've
about
only managed to
all
write
of
like
those?
half the book before I stopped.
How you liking World Animal Softy? Because I've looked at it and I'm like, it looks very useful, but I haven't like really dove into it. I'm still sticking to notebooks and stuff. I have to write all my notes down and world and like outlines and connections. Quite frankly, if you were to put up my notebook, it would look like that one scene. Oh dang, what show was that? The crazy guy with the computer keyboard? It's Charlie Day. I know it's Charlie Day in the scene. Oh, it's Always Sunny?
Yeah, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Nice. Okay, yeah, if that show, like, it would look like that, my notebooks. You enjoy its organization tool. Yeah, that does seem to be its big benefit. Basically making a wiki for your own original world. It's a very cool idea, and quite frankly, seems very handy and cool. Yeah, I've been looking at it. I just haven't like dove in yet. One day after I finish my comic, I'll probably will I touch that actually? Yeah, I probably will eventually. Cause I like we were just saying, I have a big ol' heckin' world too, like a expanded universe. I have this thing where like it's a big massive story that follows 3 different protagonists, and I want like a whole goddamn series for each of those 3 protagonists. And like it spirals out of control. And it would be hard to keep track of. Which is why things like World Animal would be very handy. But that's another thing. That's why I'm very glad I'm starting this comic business with a completely like not inconsequential, but unrelated Dungeons and Dragons character, because that is a one-off story that I can grow on if I want to, but it's not the passion project, you know? Because there's always this intimidation for your passion project to be the best thing ever, and you're building for it for years, but like, if you're just building for it and you're not getting the experience to actually bring it to life, your passion project's gonna come out not that great, you know? Which is why you kind of get that practice on a secondary story, some kind of smaller scale thing. That, hey, who knows? If you play your cards right, you may be able to tie into your big massive project, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. I just say but yeah whenever I'm done with like a tangent. And don't know how to conclude it. So yeah, I guess I recommend getting some practice on whatever format you want to do, in this case comics. Get some practice comicking with some kind of shorter story that may or may not tie into your greater universe. On the note of tying thing in.
Mm-hmm.
I like notes, lay it on me. Yeah. Words and writing, very difficult. But I love them. I like writing. Because, like, the comic I was just talking about was originally supposed to be 20 pages. It grew to 53.
As it commonly does.
As it commonly does. That universe you have is a multiverse, where, like, all your stories connect. Yes, nice. So they're not all, your individual stories are not necessarily in the same universe, however they share a multiverse where they may intersect like that. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
That's also an easy, not easy, well, I guess a little easier. That's an easier way to handle it too, than having multiple moving pieces all in the same exact universe. Yes, yeah. Like, cause you can kind of connect them a bit more leniently, you know, and it's very handy, and it won't even necessarily like hinder the weight of each individual story. You can have wholly different like scales with different stories with the universe. You built a pantheon that connects everything. That's badass.
Going back to
I like
Klonoa a bit, one of the things that I love about certain types of characters is like characters that have the ability to go into any kind of universe, or like have been set up so where that's acceptable for. So like it opens up your opportunities and like possibilities drastically, which I do enjoy.
Yeah, you can go to bring characters into whole different worlds that like is not their comfort zone, not their home field.
Like one week it's sci-fi, the next week it's cyberpunk, one week it's elven magic land.
You can change genres, aesthetics. The world is your oyster when it comes to multiverses. Yeah, it's nuts. Writing is freeing, I think might be the correct word.
Yeah. One thing I envy about art, when coming from a writer's perspective, is that art, that's all it takes. Bam. It can be seen, it can be appreciated. With writing, it takes a lot more time and energy for someone to experience it.
For a consumer or an audience to consume. Yeah.
Yeah, I do envy that.
Big agree.
Yeah.
That's why much of writing nowadays has been paired with visual mediums. You know, movies, shows, comics, animations. So like, you still need to. Audience members still need to like spend that time, but they're stimulated visually, and then they can also read into the story.
But when it comes to stuff like that, then like usually it's absorbed auditorially rather than like textually.
True, but I don't think that's a negative per se.
I don't know, but it's definitely a difference.
I think I get it. I'd agree.
All right.
Audiobooks are a thing too. That's the same thing. because when it comes to writing, like in a writing or typing format, it's much easier to get down on paper. It's one of those things where the investment you put in is, I hesitate to say this, but the workload that you put in is less than, or sorry, no, yeah, is overall a little bit less than the reader would have to spend investing themselves. No, hold on. Ignore this whole analogy. I'm kind of like off. I'm on to something, but I'm not exactly right.
Yeah.
Softy says, my favorite creation you ever made was planets that are geodes where like the upper atmosphere is actually a rock shell. What is yours? Do you have a favorite creation, Dragonic? The upper atmosphere.
Like, are we?
A rock
So,
shell.
like, I'm
Okay,
assuming
yeah.
we're talking like
Picturing that.
concepts and things of that nature, right? Yeah. I do have these three. So I have this MC, and like, after he's kind of established himself, I have these three little students that are part of the same organization that he works with one day, and he kind of like takes him under his wing, and I absolutely love these three students. One is just an animal rage ball boy abandoned in the woods, who I feel like is the least developed. So, the second is one of my favorites. He is this portal mage who could only make portals within arm's length. He cannot make. So he comes from like he goes to a teaching facility or school or universe where basically everyone's being taught how to do multi-dimensional travel with portals, or like how to create portals across galaxies or whatnot. But this guy, he can only create portals within arm's reach. And like, I like what I've done with him because like, he's kind of learns how to ultimately use his portals. Like, initially he thinks very lowly of himself, but then like, through some teaching and like by the MC and whatnot, like he's learning that he can use physics kind of, and like, yeah,
Superpower.
Yeah. Basically, like, if he launches an object in between the portals fast enough, he can launch it off like a projectile. And then, like, if he, he could make, like, if one portal is super large and it absorbs a liquid, and then if he creates the exit portal super tiny, it'll just create so much pressure. And he learns to fight with, like, portals in a very different way, which is much more close combat kind of way, which I like about it. And then the third student is this royal pyromancer swords child who is absolutely hated by the family. They don't want anything to do with her. They actually just, they don't sell her off to the organization, but they do sign her up for teaching, and like, and like they do make a big donation to like, here, have this child we don't want. And like, she all she can do is basically, she can't absorb mana from the environment very well. She's like a very bad sponge at it, and all she can do is create like a simple flaming sparrow, and like that's all she can do, and her swordsmanship is mediocre. And basically what the lesson and moral quandary of what I wanted to go with the development of this character is basically like, yeah, no, the way these people were teaching you, no wonder you suck, but you're actually really good if you absorb mana from yourself, rather than trying to absorb mana from the environment when other people are already doing that way better. And so, like, if she was, like, sure, like, normally she could just make a little sparrow, but if she's right next to someone else absorbing mana from the environment, she'd have even more trouble trying to absorb mana from the environment.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, so like her whole spiel is like the lesson of not every teaching method works for everyone.
especially not for her.
Yes.
Yeah, so like each of the students takes a different aspect of the MC, in which like one learns to use fire better, the Sparrow one learns to outthink their opponent, being the Portal Boy, and then the last wild child learns to, I don't know, this one's the last one, the one I haven't figured out the least, but he is the one where he learns to calm down when he's fighting and rely less on instincts. Or maybe I was gonna have him learn, be like, oh, well, Zeke tried to help the other two characters but failed. I mean, he was able to help the other two characters, but he had difficulty helping the wild child. But ultimately, I don't know what I was gonna do with it. I was thinking like maybe it would learn like he would have gained appreciation for medicinal arts from like one of the other main characters in there, or something. But I don't know. I haven't figured that one out.
Already. So long as you got something to work with, something to start with, nice.
Yeah, yeah, I enjoy.
I especially like the portal concept you just had. The power of portals only within arm's length. I like that. I like that power concept.
Yeah, that one's one of my.
That one sparks my brain cells to go yee.
Yee. And so yeah. I think I know what I don't like about this image and what's giving me. I have too many flaming wicks and tails on this. I think. It's too many little whiffs and what brain cell go yee. Yee.
Yeah.
So I think I might take out a few.
Yeah, refine it to your liking. You may find simplicity might be the better outcome. As for me, I'm not a creative person, so I don't have very good concepts. I just appreciate the ones that I do see. That's kind of my thing. I'm the appreciator.
Mm-hmm.
That's my superpower. I appreciate things I see from others.
I think you've got some
my
pretty
comic
good
is just
ideas
about
yourself.
No, I don't. I just improv poorly. My comic, for one thing, it's just about it's about a drunken asshole who he was a soldier.
Uh-oh.
He went to war.
I did something.
He did something.
Oh,
He
okay,
lost
I
it
fixed
all.
it.
Erased.
Alright, that's good.
He was a soldier like 5 years ago. Went to war, killed a lot of people, lost said war, and pretty much was in a depressive state for the remaining 5 years. He was purposely throwing all his money away on alcohol and whatever. However, he's got a really good heart. It's revealed that he actually did not spend all of his money on alcohol like an actual bum. He ends up donating literally every cent he has to an orphanage full of orphans that he personally orphaned during the war. So it's he just kind of he's lived the past 5 years in guilt, and that changes once he's visited by an old ally from the war who basically has ambitions of his own, and this bum wants nothing to do with it. But he gets roped into this other guy's thing, and it grows into a whole thing. And that's about it. All he is just a guy who punches stuff really hard. That's the D&D.
Hey,
character.
some of those are my favorite characters. Kiryu Kazuma is one of my favorite characters, and all he does punches dudes really hard.
But he has the best heart, Kiryu, though. He's
Well,
got the
yeah,
best
but
heart.
nobody's ever gonna admit it because he probably punched them out before, you know.
No, Kiryu has no problem being called big-hearted. That's one of his best points. He doesn't insult people for not calling him manly. Kiryu-chan.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Oh man.
Love that. Which reminds me, Dragonic, play Yakuza. Play Yakuza.
I will. I was going to say something about that, but
continue the series now.
I will.
Not now,
Okay.
but...
Well, I was saying, one of my streamer buds recently
just started streaming Yakuza 0. And I'm like, huh. Now I figure by the time they finish that, that'll serve as like a nice refresher for that. And so when they finish all of that, might be a good time to start the next Yakuza 0. I mean Yakuza Kiwami.
Yes,
Kiwami.
the next Yakuza 0, Yakuza 0 2.
Ah, yes. But yeah, yes, Majima is absolutely precious. And like the thing hold on. So, the thing I absolutely loved about Goro Majima after playing... Now, keep in mind, no spoilers about anything that happens after 0. Oh my god, that music. But, I love the fact that Goro Majima... So, like, whenever I would see internet memes of this guy, he would be just like, this crazy, goofy thing. And that would be all I knew about him. He'd be this crazy man who does crazy things and goes, Kiryu-chan! And I thought, oh, okay. And so when I see him for the first time in Yakuza 0, he's like this suave, cool, calm, collected motherfucker, right? And he's so damn cool and suave, but I'm like, huh, he's kind of all together. And like what I absolutely love about this, what I initially thought was going to be the story of this man losing this lady or something close to him, and he's gonna go insane. And that's what I was expecting. But no, the thing I absolutely love about Goro Majima's character is based on the deaths and the people he meets through the events of Yakuza 0, he chooses to be a more free person. He did not go insane. He chose to act to be more free.
I'm just gonna be free, dude. I'm just gonna be the way I want, and you can't stop me.
And I absolutely love that. Like, I thought I was gonna get one thing in this story, and then I ultimately got something else, and it was absolutely beautiful too.
Yeah, in the promotional material, Majima was actually shown in the trailers as like, wait, hold on, who is this? He's put together. And that was basically the draw for old-time Yakuza fans to buy the prequel.
Yeah.
Because, like, otherwise, you wouldn't be too emotionally invested because you kind of know where the story ends up right after that.
Yeah.
But, with Majima being a totally different character, that's what gets the veterans to be like, huh, hold on, you got a story to tell here? You got something to show me, video game? You got to flex on me? And then they flexed harder than anyone ever imagined.
Oh my god.
Because Yakuza 0 is phenomenal. Good.
Dude,
that said,
the intro
Yakuza 0 was...
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to change topics. You stick to 0.
The intro to Goro Majima, that whole opening sequence, is one of the best I've ever seen for a video game character.
They spend like a literal, like, almost 10-minute cutscene just hyping him up.
Yeah, it's absolutely great.
Good. Wait, what I was about to say, Yakuza 0 was my favorite Yakuza game. Then I played Yakuza 7. Gameplay-wise, 0 is actually still probably my favorite, to be honest. Maybe Kiwami 2. Maybe Kiwami 2 has the best gameplay. But story-wise, I love Yakuza 7. Yakuza 7's story, I just love. I love Ichiban. Ichiban's the bestest.
Ichiban. Do I know that guy yet?
You do not. He gets introduced in 7, so there's no way you would.
Okay. I hear Like a Dragon is actually pretty good too.
That's 7. That's Yakuza 7.
But I thought it was called... Okay.
So it's Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. 6 was like the last of an era. 7 was like, hey, let's change up the gameplay. New game style. Yeah. They gave it that subtitle because it's weird. Around the end of 6, they were like, hey, we're gonna switch things up in the series. So they had a spin-off game called Judgment, and Judgment kept the original Yakuza gameplay, beat 'em up gameplay.
Right. Judgment was weird because
the next
Judgment's...
mainline game, Yakuza 7, is the one that actually changed up to like a Dragon Quest style video game.
Yeah.
Which is baffling to me, to make the main line change the gameplay, but the spin-off retain the old gameplay. It was a unique choice, but honestly a good one. Because Judgment has like very little connection to Yakuza as a whole. It just happens to have like the same like Yakuza clans in it. That's it. I don't think there's any shared characters in the spin-off game.
Yeah, and then now 7's in hot water
The spin-off
because
game's
of
still
the...
really good. Really
Wait,
good
not
story.
7. Judgment
I just-
is in hot water because of the art. Not the artist. The actor, right? You're having problems because of that?
The actor. Yeah.
Like,
Kinda, sorta. They say that they still plan to continue Judgment, but it is kind of up in the air if it's going to continue featuring Yagami is the protagonist name. If it's going to feature Yagami as the protagonist still.
yeah.
Because agencies in Japan are super strict, like super duper strict. They have power. Where it's like, hey, yo, like that's the reason Judgment hasn't come up on a PC yet, if it ever will. Because hey, we did not agree to have this actor's likeness on anything other than PlayStations or Xboxes,
Yeah.
which is wild to me. But
Yeah.
hey, whatever.
I mean, who knows what they'll
whatever.
do? The internet's a weird place full of people who who'll make Keanu Reeves into a Joy Toy.
So yeah, I love Yakuza. It's great.
Yeah.
Play more Yakuza. That's the takeaway from this. Dragonic, play Yakuza 1. Dude, come on.
Chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Why does every time it goes to a new video, it likes to boost up the volume to higher than where I had it? Alright. Current soundtrack is Gravity Rush 2 OST. But yeah,
I need to play the Gravity Rushes.
we all need to play the Gravity Rushes. Maybe I should play Yakuza 0 on stream. I mean, honestly, it made it into the top 3 games of like my favorite streams last year. So yeah, I would recommend it. Plus, it's like nice and it's like you got your serious Yakuza crime drama in the main story. But whenever you're feeling like, I need a break from this, you got your mini games to goof around in, but you also got these hilarious, campy side stories with a lot of heart. And it's just great. I cannot recommend it enough. I constantly go back and forth on whether I can't figure out if I enjoyed Yakuza 0 more or Cyber Sleuth. And I don't know. Sometimes it depends on the day of the week for me. Ugh. Maz, you have any thoughts on what I should do next?
My brain just said die, and like I regretted it immediately. Like I didn't even say it until I did just now. So, like I just went like, why did I think that? What you should do next?
Is there some bullshit in your subconscious that I should worry about?
Of course not. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Looks directly into the camera. But no, it's. Let me think. As to what you should do further,
I know it's pretty hard to point like, oh, that arm, like it might be a little hard to like reference.
Yeah, get the one in quadrant C.
Yeah,
Fiddle
yeah,
with
yeah.
that a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm like,
For one thing, I guess I would say continue working on those canals that you made all across the thing, because
like, are we talking about the outline canal, right?
Yeah, that's the biggest offender, yes. Rather than carving out, though, I would say add white rather than carving out black.
Yeah.
So make them thinner, because right now they stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, they do. Do you have?
Or maybe, actually, hold that thought. Don't fill them in. Place see if you can manually place some, sparks or embers inside those canals. Give that a shot. Fill that space with something, because it looks unnatural, with it all being one consistent, 30 pixel line,
Yeah.
That still gets me.
Dang, I'm out of liquid. Alright, BRB.
He's out of liquid. Point and laugh.
Yeah, Maz, do you also want to go on break, or should I just leave you here, as is?
I didn't realize I need your goddamn permission.
Well, I mean, if you're also gonna go on break, I can swap over to the break screen, or I can just leave it as is. That's what I'm thinking.
Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy. You can leave me here. All right, you can leave me.
Alright. You heading off to dinner, Softy? Well, have a good one. I hope it tastes good.
You better
Yeah.
enjoy that dinner, Softy.
Yeah.
You better.
Yeah.
If you don't, we're gonna have problems, all right?
Alright. Yeah. You know, someone took the time and made sure the food was tested by the FDA. Someone went through the time to make the food and all that. And this bit is dumb, and I'm done.
The bit was dragging a little bit. However, Softy, take care of yourself. Thanks
Have
for
a good
stopping
one,
by.
Softy. Yeah. I'll probably post this to social media when I'm done. I figured that is good time. That
That's
is.
a Pogger's meal, if you ask me. Hell
Yeah. Yeah, pizza's
Yeah,
always great.
You guys have a good one. Hey, well, we're gonna try.
All right. Yeah.
It's a pleasure
All right.
talking to you. I'm glad I joined a cult now. I can add one to my punch card. One cult joined. But all right, yeah, you take care. Have a wonderful evening. If it's evening, yeah, it's evening where you are. And yeah,
All right.
take care.
BRB.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you will BRB. Draconic doesn't know is that I'm working on an art thing right now too, to hopefully one day replace whatever the heck he's got for me on his stream. Yeah, that what you call it? That square I have. Mr. Just Do It. I'd never noticed he added that. That son of a bitch. But that is me though. It's accurate. In fact, I'm gonna dunk on the boy, and actually, I will be right back. Yes, chat. If there's anyone in chat right now, you better behave yourselves while I'm gone. All right? Yeah, you better.
You still here, Maz? Maz, is he in Discord call or did he just straight up die? Oh. Yeah, something there. Good job. Okay, computer is not burning up, so that's a good sign. Yeah, we're still connected. Alright, cool. Probably went to get something. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at this room objectively. What should I fix and futz with? I'm thinking I want to futz with that part up at the top, add detail to that other flame, and then the bottom. And maybe fuck around over there too. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm liking that. My pixel is so small I can't even see it. There we go. I think we're getting pretty close, chat. I think we're getting pretty close.
shit. I forgot to do the most. Crap. I need to do my name. That's something I should do. I think Maz might have just passed out or whatever. He did say he was tired, running on low sleep. I hope he gets some good sleep. I'm liking this a lot more as of late. Alright, let's go to white. Shit. I don't know. I think I'll wait for Maz, but shortly. How? Oh no, it's a fucking nerd! Everyone run!
That's it. You have to listen to my opinions on Stargate Galactica now.
No. Everyone run.
Of which I haven't done because I haven't seen it, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Ah, shit. Speaking of anime.
Did I just say, hold on. Did I say Stargate Galactica?
Maybe.
Because that's not a thing. That's not a thing. I got stuck between
Starship.
Stargate.
I think you meant Starship. Yes, the Stargate virus is starting to take hold.
I got stuck between Stargate and Battlestar Galactica. Stargate Galactica, baby.
I'd watch that. So, I'm feeling pretty content.
The contentness of this man, he has contentness
What are you thinking?
of his content. I generally dig it.
Yeah. So all that's left to do, I think, is to sign it.
Could do that.
Do
You
artists
just want to tighten...
say what?
Go on. Oh, if you want to tighten up one thing, I would say... Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, you maybe, I'll leave this to your discretion, of course. But on the bottom left of the... Well, more specifically. You know how you kind of have this, these hills, just outside the character on the flame aura? I don't know how to describe them. I'm just calling them hills.
To tell you what,
These loops.
just say up,
Loops
down,
of
left, right, and I'll move my mouse and we'll try to get there.
Alright. Look, on the right. Go to the right side of the right leg. I said right, you went up. No, go to the right side of the right leg. Our right. So you see those like hills you have.
Oh yeah, that's ugly.
On
Thank
the
you.
So either erase most of those, or what I was proposing was continue that kind of pattern onto the left side, like cup it at the bottom to the left, the bottom.
Over
left.
here on this thing?
No, on like the left of the whole thing, the character.
Oh.
So like.
Yeah.
Like, do you know the kind of hills I'm talking about?
You're talking about right here.
Yes, correct. It might look cool if you continue that pattern, more not uniformly per se, but just more so across the bottom edge.
I could.
Because the only thing that I would say makes it look ugly is the fact that it looks unfinished when it's only on one side like that. If it were consistent or not there at all, either or, it would look better.
Yeah.
use like use like a tiny brush like you did on those. I think that's like a
You know
10
what?
point if I had to guess.
We're gonna do this.
Are you gonna do this? Do this.
How's that?
Better. Zoom it out though. Zoom it out. Let me see. Let me see the business de resistance.
I kind of like it the other way.
All right, mostly good. I would just say cap off those hills on the top right of the character too. Like just above the hat. Yeah. Just like maybe 1 or 2 hills to make it a little bit more continuous, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah. I'm digging it because with all of these lines you have going through the general flame silhouette,
Yeah.
it looks, what's the word? It gives it this kind of I hesitantly say electric aura to the flames.
Yeah.
Where there's this kind of those crystal, those like balls that like that have lightning zapping all in them, and when you touch them it like zaps electricity to your finger.
Yeah.
It kind of has that energy with those wild lines within the silhouette that I think just works nicer whenever it's whenever it's all like centered around the character. Like it is covering the circumference of the character.
All right.
Of the character's aura, I should say.
So I have a question.
I have an answer.
When people sign their art, do they do it by hand, or would it not be right for me to just do it in text?
They 120% do it by hand because holy shit, most artists actually have a fucking tablet. So, you can go ahead and sign it with your mouse. I won't stop you.
Fucking Christ.
Give it a go.
Oh wait, you know what I have to do it?
What do you have to do?
This will redeem it. I'm gonna do it, but then I'll fuck it up like the scratches in the art. I kind of want to do it. Fine, everything's getting capitalized. Maz, how do I tilt the painting?
Oh, like the whole thing?
Yeah.
I think in most programs that defaults to R. Tap R.
No, it's different.
Yeah, in that case, go to tools in the top of the screen.
No.
Never mind. Go
Just
to...
Google. Just quickly.
Go to edit.
It's not. It's like a keyboard shortcut. Can you just
Go to edit.
I'm gonna just do this.
Go to edit.
Fine, you stupid bird.
Go to view.
You want me to go to image layer, select filter, tools, settings, windows, help,
Oh,
too?
stick with view for now. Hover over canvas.
Okay, control.
Control bracket close and bracket open. Stuff right next to P. Just do control bracket. Might need to get out of that menu first so I can click off the edge. Yeah.
I have done goofed.
He done goof. No.
Oh. I'm gonna just redo it. No, that's way too big. Oh, fucking tablet. If I was affiliate, you better believe I would be putting tablet on a affiliate goal crap. That's like what I'm gonna do with my bark. That's all right. I think this is worth 15 likes. Oh my god, no. That's ugly as shit. Alright, and then... I need a smaller brush. The song is crescendoing just to the moment where I'm fixing to finish this art. Boof. 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 Yeah, no. It's not good.
What do you mean?
Now it's good.
Enemy. Oh.
Boop, boop, boop.
Beep, pop, beep, pop, pop.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Oh my god, it's done.
How does it feel?
It feels fucking amazing.
So I would say, if I were you, I'd say 2 versions of this. One with the whole thing, and one with just a character on a transparent background, just for the hell of it.
Okay, my brain is fried. I can manage one of those things. Export advance. What?
Change that save as type from a cra dot. Wait, oh, nope, you could have done it there.
Export advance. From a
So
cra.
a cra file. Go to Pingu.
Pingu. Okay.
Go to Pingu image.
Uh,
Save it wherever you want as whatever. You can also change it from Butt Brighton to whatever.
yeah.
You can do what all artists love to do. You can type in the name of your piece dash final.
Dash final. Oh wait, Twitch cat can't even see this.
Yeah, but no chat that he is saving a PNG titled holocap dash final.
Wait, what is this bullshit? What am I seeing?
Oh, that's just asking you, hey, yo, if you're a techie nerd, make the PNG as specific as you want. You can just hit OK, because who cares, honestly.
Okay,
PNG
what is
defined
the
as
most quality?
honestly default.
Okay.
You're not really losing anything. You're just increasing file size.
Alright.
If you change it.
Now, you were saying.
Now, I would also save a transparent PNG, and to do that, over on your layers, hide the background, flame aura, and flame aura alt. Yes. Now you have just your boy. It's him, and just save as, do the exact same thing.
I'm PNG.
Holocap final, transparent.
Cat. Final. I'm so tired. I'm not even gonna do anything today. Nothing else needs to get done. I have been a fucking productive lad.
He's done it, dude. He's done it.
Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Woo. Actually, no, we can let that play. Alright, this is the part where I just hit this, close it out, don't even give a shit.
It's done.
Oh,
Go
it's
look at your
gone.
files now. Hey, the stream was destroyed. There you go.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, oof, one sec. I got find this beautiful boy. He's so pretty. Fucking cool. Alright, I am happy with this piece. If anyone points out a flaw in this piece, I will ban you. Because I am tired and I'm
Hey,
just...
if you look close.
Shut the fuck up! That includes you too!
Dab on the streamer.
Alright. Alright. Should I post this on Twitter or Discords? Or both? I could
Why
just
is
do
that a question?
both. Alright, we're doing both.
Both.
Alright.
You lovely chatlets that may or may not exist. You can go find this photo on.
I will
Twitter.
post it in the chat. Don't you worry. As soon as Twitter loads.
I never worry.
Twitter, why?
Alright, let me include image, show all my files. Go to pictures. Go to
Dox
my
myself,
art.
please.
Hollow Cap Final! Shoot, alright. Chip, hashtag, hollow, KNIGHT. Ah, here it is. There's the tag. Alright, and then done via disclaimer done via mouse.
Next up.
Boof.
Boo.
Alright. Tweet. Alright, copy. Oh, wait. Boom! It's in there. Go like it, go share it, use your social media powers to get it going.
Proud of this boy. He's done it.
Alright.
He's really done it.
Alright. I'm tired. Maz, I imagine you're even more tired.
I'm actually not even awake right now, believe it or not.
Oh, okay, you're just talking in your sleep to me. Cool story. Let's just add this to the Maz wiki under superpowers. Alright, well, my next stream probably gonna be Monday, and I think I'm playing video games. What the fuck am I doing? Oh wait, I'm playing Chrono Trigger. Yeah.
Video game.
Today was a good day. We got that cool fan art by Softy, which desperately appreciate. I'm gonna make sure I save that somewhere. Probably gonna put it in my own Discord, and like make sure to credit Softy. That's for sure. And yeah, I am tired. I'm ready to sleep. I'm ready to KO. But yeah, all right. Let's just end this pupper. Good night. Goodbye. Les Baton Maz, you got anything to say?
Bye. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Get sleep.
Yep. Alright. Bye-bye. Thank you, Maz, for coaching me through this art piece. All the way. Alright. Bye.